Right, peace, everybody. Gonna wait for some of y'all to get up in here real quick. And please hit the like button. It's a little crazy. All right, I see some of y'all in here. Please hit the like button, please. While y'all in here, can y'all hit the like button? Please. I'm waiting for a couple of y'all to get up in here. Before we get into the Busta Rhymes thing, I want to ask, did anybody see the Microphone Check movie or documentary? Did anybody see it? Definitely people have been sharing it on Instagram and look in far as what I can see. Tariq Nasheed did a beautiful job. Was a fun boy. Just imagine. Just think about it. It shouldn't take that long to figure it out. It shouldn't take that long to figure out what a fun boy is. Been rumors, but we're gonna get to that in a second. I just want a couple of sidebars. We're gonna get right into it. There's a couple of videos I want to show you on Busta. But let me just show you this real quick. Please do me a favor, everybody. Can you please hit the share button and the like button? I would gladly appreciate it, right? Hold on. Oh, shit. Sorry for eating. I got the munchies right now. I haven't had no weed. I just got the munchies. Let me share my screen now. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Please hit that like. Please share. Yeah, this is going to get interesting. So you just hold on, please. It's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead first. Let's check this out. Because we know, and I got some shit to show you about respectfully. Our continental brothers. I'm not gonna get harsh today. Be on some smooth. I got my Malcolm X's on, so I'm gonna be very cordial. Okay? Cordial. But there's some videos that's gonna be shared today that our continental brothers should understand something, man. Y'all have so much to say to us when we can just show you so much of humiliating things about what's going on in your country right now. I'm going to go there, but y'all just hold on. But let's show some love to the people who've seen the Microphone Check real quick. So these are some females. There's only music playing in the background when you see this, so I'm not going to play. Those some fine ass beautiful sisters right there. Look at those beautiful FBAs. And I'm not trying to rub anybody the wrong way, but let's show that brother some love for that turn up. This one show that. There's a couple of more, but they did so good. People that went to the one in California, Atlanta, I think Chicago, was it Seattle? I'm not sure, but all of those other places, and it was sold out. People enjoyed it, loved the lecture. I think this is it right here at the end of it.
Yes! Yes! Yes and yes and yes! Yes! Yes!
I don't care what people say about Tariq Nasheed or whatever the case may be. The man is definitely trailblazing for the culture, definitely for FBAs. And we have to be, I can't see myself in anything on the chat, excuse me, can't see the chat, but we have to be unapologetically Black American because this is our country and we laid the blueprint for a lot of things. and we've been so open and nice to people by thinking they're our brothers and sisters, and including everybody. Like, man, we family, man. Come on, you roll with us. Or we gonna fight civil rights or whatever that's going on in your land and fight for immigration, do all this stuff, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, and we just get smacked in the face. So and then they try to revise our history. There's no way in hell you have to care about somebody else's feelings when you are telling your truth about your history and all the things that you've done and created. Everybody waved their flag on the things that their country accomplished, which is rightfully so. Nobody should ever argue about a country or an island or a place where they created something and it's their culture and it's influential and all of this stuff. Right on. Solid. But when it comes to us, we just have to include everybody, and that's unfair. But let's continue to play a little bit more. We're gonna get right to the subject matter at hand. Okay? And Capone from Capone and Noriega was there. You know what I'm saying? Was talking like a motherfucker though, but you know, you could ASAP Rocky came, so you could see that a lot of people came up and showed out. I have to give that man some respect, man. I put respect on that man. Let me put respect on it. Regardless of what, because it ain't like we was gonna put a damn documentary together to basically refute all these lying ass tellers and saying that they created something when they know they took our swag and our style. Now we gotta give that man, show some man some love, show that man some love for what he did, and that's for us. That's putting our flag down, man. So here it is right here, just a little bit. If y'all haven't seen it, this is Capone from Capone and Noriega. Wait, hold on, let me see. I'm sorry. I take that back because I was looking at it on my phone, but his voice sounds like him too. So I'll take that back. I don't know who this is, but it damn sure I thought it was. All right. This is my first time seeing it on the screen, and I can really see who it is. But he sounds like. Yo, bring on that! I got just being a part of this. Like, first of all, what was it like for you? Just get your call, like, okay, we need you one of this. Like, I'm not gonna go for an answer. Like, I really feel like we call from Capone and Noriega.
To be an MC or to be a part of this microphone check, oh God, to be an MC was just like amazing.
But that audio playing in the back.
In the park, everybody that's from the Bronx, they know we started asking DJ. You asked the DJ, can you get on the mic? And you had to be able to rhyme. If you could not rhyme, the DJ would bring the volume down. You still rhyming, and nobody can hear what you're saying because nobody wanted a whack rhymer. You had to have the ability and the skill set to be able to say your rhyme. So when you down by law.
Spoke to her, man. One of the first female rappers, icon, definitely a legend. I'm gonna leave it like that. But people came up, they showed up and showed out. So gotta give that man some love. Gotta show that man some love. I don't care what nobody say, but salute to Tyree Nasheed for doing this damn thing. I haven't seen it. I hope did anybody in here seen it? Did anybody see it? I didn't see it, and I definitely want to see it. Yo, Busta Rhymes is definitely he showed up without Rihanna. Yeah, I heard. You right, Roland. Of course she's not gonna come. Of course Rihanna's not gonna come because obviously she's from Trinidad. Salute to all my Trinidadians, salute to all my island people, salute to everybody, salute. But the truth is the mother effing truth, and people hate the truth. Because once the truth is revealed, the other people feel like an outsider now. I'm going to conclude on this. You can't get mad because you feel like an outsider now because the truth is revealed. You try to make us feel like an outsider within our own creation. It's your fault. If y'all wasn't so big-headed and cocky with it and pointing your fingers and telling us we ain't got no culture, maybe the lie still would have been going on. You see when you keep fucking with the elephant in the room? Y'all see what y'all did? You keep fucking with the elephant in the room, keep poking at the bear. Now the bear's woken up and now everybody wanna run. Bitch, you should have left me alone in the first place. But see, that's your fault, just like Diddy. If you would have gave that girl her money, if you would have gave Cassie the money in the first place, instead of being a cocky dickhead, maybe this shit would have been under the rug. But no, she had to take you to court and expose you just to get the money. Now it's like, damn, I should have. Anyway, let's get into Busta. Now, his new name is Bati Rhymes. Bati. Chichi Rhymes. Fire. All right? Bossy Rhymes. That's him. We're going to get right into this interview and some other things. This guy kind of broke some things down too, so I can't wait to play that. Shout out to Cam Capone, right? Shout out to Cam Capone. Please make sure you go subscribe to his platform. I'm about to share my screen right now. Online Soldier. Everybody, please do me a favor. Hit that like button if you haven't hit. You said what truth? Yeah, from Barbados. Excuse me. She from Barbados. Shout out to all my Bajans. My son is half Bajan. My first child. My child's mother is Bajan. So he's half and half FBA. So the love is there. Salute to you. And salute to my oldest son, he's 19. Shaheen, salute to you, boy. And love you too. But everybody, make sure you go to Cam Capone. I'm pretty sure he might not have an issue. I don't know. But fair use. Please make sure you go subscribe. But I had to. And it just makes you think. You really never seen this dude be around females like that unless it's a video with Zane. It's a party that's getting on tonight. That's my shit too. I ain't gonna hold you. And Janet and other shit, but you rarely see this dude like this with a female or like his shorty. He's always around sausages. He's always around men and congratulating them and hugging them and touching them and all that extra strength type shit. Listen to this shit though. It'll make you wanna. Let's go.
Fair use. Talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh yeah.
Some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super Zest Monster.
Okay.
Sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like this been common knowledge though. Like all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some what they call them. I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan. You feel me? Like every cookout she playing it. All his little
I am so sorry. I don't need to ask you, but let me address Damo. Temujin. He says the problem is you let a few ignorant people cloud your judgment. If people are coming to your country for a better life, that speaks volumes. Relax. No, you relax. You know what? I'll say this. Can you get on the do you mind having a respectful dialogue before I continue to press play? Because we can really have a conversation. I would like to have a conversation with you. Please get like I won't be yelling. None of that. Just have a mutual conversation. Because I'm gonna play some videos about your people. So stick around. This is no shots or anything. This is coming out of your people's mouth. Y'all know what y'all think about us. Just like the girl said in the video, the viral video of that African girl saying, they know when they come to America, the people who they're going to benefit from, that's who they're going to relate to or do business with or be around, which is white people. And all of these things, y'all don't identify with us, bro. And y'all look down on us, but I'm not going to go there right now. But I'm pretty sure you won't get on. So if your feelings hurt, that's on you. Okay? If we can get on, I mean, if you want to get on, please be my guest. All right? But y'all always talk in the chat, but don't ever want to have a respectable dialogue.
Fast rap. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like this been common knowledge though. Like all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some what they call them. I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things. You feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan. You feel me? Like every cookout she playing it, all his little fast rapping, all of that. Him and Craig Mack playing that, bro. On my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, I never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this, bro.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How can we think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matter most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, what? Why are you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar. Sorry. Text me if it get dangerous. But there's all this club security in here. Like, nothing's finna happen. Nobody want to kill you guys, bro. Like, when I get jobs from people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different. Nobody wants to kill these entertainers like that, bro. Like, when I do my threat assessment, there's never an immediate threat or danger. It's never a situation that they're gonna tell me, oh, this person wants to murder me, this person wants to bring harm on me. It's never like that. Them type of people be normal guys. So I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? You got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough,
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back.
He pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked. But man, you ask, bro, anybody that's in the mix, bro, like bro. Most of these dudes, bro, putting on a major act. They don't want to be themselves.
It's crazy.
They'll get mad at you for buying bottles of champagne to get the girls. They'll get mad, we don't want these bottle rats in our section. What are we here for? Why are y'all here then? What are y'all here for? Just because y'all got booked to be here, okay, but sometimes they not booked. They just in there. So and what they looking for, it ain't gonna be what you thinking of. On God, seen it.
What's up? This is
See, now here's the thing. I got more now. But that's the thing, man. Have you noticed that this nigga, oh yeah, his girl that he broke up with, his baby moms, who turned a lesbian, Joanne Woods, or was the other one, excuse me, did an interview with Wendy Williams in 2004. I swear, before I even went live, I did the search and I seen the article and it didn't come up. But the person I'm about to play after this is going to get more in depth in it, right? But that's when in 2006, Busta Rhymes got into it with Charlamagne the God because of the interview his baby moms did with Wendy Williams, talking about she walked in the room. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, hold on. Dry ass chips. Hold on. The girl, his baby moms, I think it's Joanne Woods or the other ladies, his other baby moms did an interview with Wendy Williams, said that she walked in the room and called Busta Rhymes the split star in a compromising position, doing some fruity shit. I know that nigga like, nah, son, indubitably, we don't get down like that, son. You know what I mean? Come from black men from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? You don't do shit like that, son. I got camel toes. You understand what I'm saying? But the evidence is there why he reacts to females the way he does. Let's go to this footage. It's 14 minutes. I want to play that video just a second. Let's go to what he does to women first. Oh, I start with this. Hold on, because I got some things pulled up. Let's start with this video right here, right? So he did a show for what's his name? Paris Hilton.
Enjoying myself, yo. That's what the fuck this is about. Having a great time. I feel like you having a wonderful time in here. So with that being said, the question I'm going to ask the beautiful people of Los Angeles tonight is, don't be ashamed of my people while
all that shit, he's looking for straight foxy boys. He's getting all happy. And the reason I was a big Busta Rhymes fan. And I mean one of the biggest Busta Rhymes fans. But when you start talking to black Americans don't have no damn culture and Jamaicans and all that shit, created hip hop, I don't fuck with him no more. At all. At all. I don't fuck with him. At all. Because the way he shitted on us. Anyway, now this supposed to I have the article. You know what? Well, it's where he got asked a question. I'm gonna read it because I want to delete it. It's delete the window. It says, in an interesting twist in events, rapper Busta Rhymes has also scheduled to appear at an event while 2020K holds the hip hop veteran a very high position when it comes to the top talent in the genre. There's nothing obscure about inviting an artist who irrationally spoken out against the GLBT whatever community several times, because he did an interview. Somebody asked him about homosexuality in rap. He was like, I hate faggots, this and the third. And I say that respectfully because I don't want no trouble. He said, I hate faggots, son. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to get into all that. You know what I'm saying? And he walked away. He left the fucking show or whatever. So people just got at him or whatever. So I guess to cover up, he you know, he did the show for Perez Hilton and all that. But those accusations has been out there since 2004. The dude, the bodyguard, he just said he knew that since 2006. So he up there fronting, and you know, Wendy Williams been exposed how the industry is, and niggas kept really quiet. So you know when they get asked those certain questions, that masculinity has to, you know what I mean? The shield has to come up for the simple fact he has to act overly masculine to shield that little foxy boxy boy allegedly that he really is. Let's go to this other video. Hold on. Let's go here. Let me go to my histories. Let's go right here. Everybody, please hit the like button while you're here. All right? I appreciate you in advance. That white girl got a she was eating some collard greens or something. She was eating real good. Hold on. Y'all know y'all seen that video with him walking with that, what's the name? With this Chi-Chi man, right? Here we go. Now check this out. I know y'all seen it, but let's just go there anyway. Look how overly masculine he is.
Stop the music.
Don't be trying to touch him in front of his man. Pause for the pauses and allegedly.
Back up. Back up. I dropped my ring down here. Hey, yo, shorty, you with your man, right? That's your girl? What kind of shit you want to let her continue to grab me up? Someone call me and I fuck your girl, bro. I don't want to fuck the girl. I got a good woman at home.
Sure, a woman. We all seen that. We all see the picture. See the thumbnail, which you was walking with, and you was coming. It seemed like he was gonna come out because he's at Pride Day. Why you at Pride Day, my G? Why you at Pride Day? Are you telling us something? But anyway, here's my question. We're gonna go to the other video when the girl pinched his butt. What man would get pissed off at a female? I mean, I can understand, like, yo, you know what I mean? Yo, whoa, man. You know what I mean? But to be overly aggressive towards a female tells you something. Why you have to be overly aggressive and smack her hand? Well, let's listen to what we got to say. Then I'm gonna say.
I don't want to fuck the girl. I got a good woman at home. Save your girl. This is a weird day, weird time. She touched me and shit. I got that little funny ass camera phone being filmed, and I don't agree with that. She might do some police shit. I'm not with it. She ain't from my day. My time, we ain't fuck with all these cameras, homie.
I can get what the fuck he's saying because if he might fuck a female or whatever, and they can just claim rape later. But that's not it, nigga. She just fucking just touched your hand. You gonna slap her fucking hand? Why did you slap her hand, Busta? What real man will literally do that? If you love women, love camel toes, bleep, I will lick, stick, suck, all that shit. No man in a right mind would just smack a hand. He smacked the hand like that. Why, Busta? Why? What masculine heterosexual man would even do that? It's not like she's trying to rape you. What is the aggressiveness? I can see if you grab your hand. Nah, I'm good. That's your man. No, I don't want to fuck you. That's your man. But like, what type? That means he don't like women, man. Those are the signs. But let's go to that other goddamn video. It just don't make no sense, though. We're gonna go back. Fuck that. And then it's another video I want to play. Think I gonna like that one. Okay? And I will actually open the floor as well, too. Is this it? Yeah. No, that's from those dudes. No. We gonna go to that. Because I don't want nobody talking. I just want us to see the video. How's everybody doing this Sunday, man? Y'all good? Y'all went to church? Praise the Lord. Come on, baby. Oh, main foot load up. Come on. Okay. Oh, goddamn. Come on, Sam. Pardon me.
So Busta Rhymes throws a drink at a woman who touches him inappropriately. Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub, and check this out. Busta Rhymes was not happy with an overzealous fan who tried to cop a feel and touch his backside while he was walking through an airport. The incident took place earlier this week, and video footage showed Busta Rhymes walking through the airport with his team along with a fan that was close by. At one point, the fan got closer to him, seemingly looking for an opening to get next to him.
I don't want to hear no fucking voices, but you see what it is. It's just the point of this nigga is straight overly aggressive for no fucking reason. And I hate hearing other people fucking talk, man. I want y'all to hear this shit. I'm gonna open the floor in just a second. What's good, Giddy? Damn, he has all that nice clothes and chains. Exactly. This nigga is up there in the club trying to look right for men. Yo, they look, I don't know how true it is, and I'm not trying to find out. I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Pause for the pauses right now. Pause warning. They said that the men's G-spot is right there. Nigga, if that's the spot, I don't ever want to feel that shit. Bad enough. I did get my ass eat before. Not tongue in there, motherfucker. I mean, you know what I mean? The shit tickle. I don't want to get used to no shit like that. I'm not trying to be comfortable with shit like that. I know somebody who said they like it. That's some extra shit. I gotta watch it now. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. Niggas got their legs all pent up and they, you know what I'm saying? Just putting them over and eating eggs and shit like that. But they say that's where the man's G-spot is at. I don't give a fuck. My G-spot is in the front. Ain't nothing going back there. Okay? Yeah, that Dookie love is serious, but hey, that shit turn niggas out. I don't know. But I don't play that way. All right? But anyway, I want y'all to hear this. Yeah, here it is. I was listening to a little bit of it. Sounds good. So I need y'all to rock with me on this one. Check it out. Shout out to Tough News TV. Just listen for a minute.
You know, what was Busta Rhymes doing? Now, he was at the Pride event, and I believe that he had some obligations to fulfill at this event. And about 12:40 at night, they caught him leaving the hotel, right, with Amy or Fred. We don't know who this is. Now, if Busta Rhymes was leaving the hotel with a Fred, that's his business. You know, it has to be hard to be a celebrity, especially when you have a different preference than what the world expects you to have, because you have to hide, you have to cloak, you have to, you know, do a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes, right, to live the life that you want to live. I mean, that is a spotlight that I wouldn't want, you know, because people depend on you to be this person that you express through your music, and you may have different feelings. And because you're a celebrity, and you know, if you act on something that's not popular in their eyes, you know, they're definitely going to try to counsel you and things of that nature. So Busta Rhymes may have a change of heart, and he may have a change of mind in what his preference is. And if his preference is Fred, then that's his business. But we're going to talk about it, okay? We're going to talk about this. Now, this is the thing, all right? First of all, let me show you guys the picture that everybody is looking at, and they're like, yo, what's going on here? As you can see, Busta is with his bodyguard, and there's Amy or Fred right there. And so a lot of people were like, yo, what's going on here? Who is that? And so everybody is like trying to figure out, is this his publicist? Is this a manager? Or, is this a stylist? It could be anyone, right? For all we know. But at the same time, people are questioning who this particular person is in the photo.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
So Busta has yet to respond about these accusations. Maybe he says it's too petty and he's not going to give it the time of day to actually respond because it's not.
It's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. It's gonna get better. And thank you.
What people think it is.
Thank you for showing some love to the platform. Appreciate you. What's your name? Shanetta. Thank you, sweetie.
But people are saying that Busta needs to explain this. Now, I will point out this situation. Busta Rhymes' baby mom, right? And I believe her name was Joanne Woods, or it's the baby mom, Rhonda Randall. It's one of the two, but I believe it was Joanne Woods that had a conversation with Wendy Williams back in the days, and she talked about a situation where she walked in on Busta and his hype man Spliff Star in a very compromising position. Now, whether that's fact or fiction, I don't know. The internet doesn't give us too much information on that, but I do know that Busta Rhymes' baby mom, Joanne Wood, ended up leaving him for another woman. And so she said that Busta liked to play both sides of the field. So, you have that woman's intuition, right? That 9 times out of 10 ends up being right, in my opinion, right? And then you have a woman that's into other women herself. And so she basically could have pinpointed or had that radar detector up that Busta Rhymes basically liked to play both sides of the field. Now, with that said, I do understand that there are women out there that can make up these stories just to hit at a man's reputation. That happens all the time as well. So like I said, whether that is fact or fiction, we don't know. But I will say this. There's another situation where Azealia Banks actually called Busta Rhymes out for being inappropriate with her boyfriend at the time, and his name was Mike. Now, if you guys want to look up what Azealia Banks had to say, I encourage you guys to look it up. It was just too graphic for me to post here, but at the same time, she did call Busta out. Now, whether that's the truth or not, we don't know. But like I said, these are instances that keep coming out about Busta. They say where there's smoke, there is fire. Now, there's another individual that made a video about Busta trying to pick him up one night on the New York streets. Now, I want you guys to just take a listen to this snippet, and then I'll be back.
It was Halloween weekend, and Halloween is a big deal in New York. I don't know if y'all ever been there, during Halloween, it's a lot of parties. People go all out for their costumes and things like that. But, I was in a relationship at the time, and my dude let me know that his friend was coming up from Detroit. And I'm cool with it, you know what I'm saying? Even though I never heard of the friend before. I mean, this was a new friend. It was, but the relationship was still new. So maybe I didn't know all his friends. We was probably maybe a year in. So his friend coming to town. I'm like, cool, he coming up for, to kick it for the weekend. He gonna stay with us. Fine. So his boy come in town, come to the crib, had this big loft apartment and things like that. When the dude came in, he really didn't acknowledge me. He was happy to see my boy. What's up? They was laughing and talking like they was, best of friends. The dude was a little comfortable though. He just came in and, put his bag down, walking around. And I was just like, okay, still my boy didn't introduce me and say, nothing, He like, yeah, well, I'm gonna put my bag. He takes his bag. He like, oh, you can put it in the room. He takes his bag and put it in our bedroom. Now it was only one bedroom in this place. He goes in there, puts his bag in there. He got in there pretty late. So the whole thing was, we about to go out. So everybody was changing and getting dressed, I didn't like the way he moved off rip, because it's just like you coming into my crib that I live with my dude and don't really acknowledge me. And my boy wasn't making it a point for him to even know me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, okay, let's get dressed. He told me we about to go out, get dressed. So, you know, I get dressed and things like that. You know, now I'm dressed and I'm waiting in the living room and things like that. Oh boy, take a shower. He go in the room and change. My boy, you know, getting his stuff together in the room. And they come out dressed alike. So I look, I'm like, I didn't get the memo that we was wearing black shirts and blue jeans, you know.
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it.
Dressed like two grown men. For me, to me, that was whack. You know what I'm saying? And it was even whacker for my dude to be dressed like another dude. And I'm really not the jealous type, you know, but hell no. You know what I'm saying? So I said something to my boy. I was like, oh, y'all dressing alike? That's what we doing tonight, you know? He looked down like and look at it. Oh, I didn't even know we was dressed alike. You know, he was like, we ain't do it on purpose. So I'm already feeling some type of way like, nah, you know, if y'all dressed alike and you my dude, somebody better go back in there and change, you know, switch shirts or something like that. No, this ain't happening, you know, but he didn't make an effort to go change. I guess they thought it was cute or whatever the case may be. And I didn't find it funny. So already I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, yeah, okay. Something is way. To me, the relationship seemed a little funny to me. Like, I don't know if they was friends or, you know, ex cuddy buddies. But they was just a little too comfortable and you know, to me, you know, so I'm go along with the flow, you know. They walking side by side, you know, looking like the Yin Yang twins. No, maybe not the Yin Yang twins, but they was.
I've been using my custom formula, which is the serum.
20. So I'm walking behind. I'm like, I don't like that, you know. But I get over it. You know, we're gonna have a good night. We going out. We going to this party. Oh boy came in town for this party. You know, it's supposed to be this big thing. So we get in the car, we drive, and, you know, I'm ready to party. So we park the car, we get out the car, and we crossing the street. It's the whole crowd outside of this other club. Now, the party we was going to was a gay event. Now, this club that was over here, it was a whole bunch of, you know, people out there, straight people, whatever the case may be, you know, and we had to cross the street to go through that crowd to go around the corner to where the club we was going to at. So when we crossing the street, you know, of course, they still walking ahead, you know, ahead of me. I'm lagging behind because I'm like, oh, that's your friend. I'm going to let y'all have y'all time. You know, this ain't, you know, bosom buddies. I don't need to be all, you know, neck and neck with y'all. Go ahead, do y'all thing. So they walking a little bit ahead of me. So when I walk across the street to the crowd, I'm walking through the crowd and somebody grabs my hand. Just softly put their hand in my hand and just holding it. So I look, you know, and I see this big chain that said flip mode. Just diamonds iced out. I look at the chain and I know what flip mode is. So I look up. Now all this happening in split seconds. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes. And I'm like, what's up, Busta? You know, and he's still holding my hand. He like, what's up? You know, what you getting into? And I'm like, oh, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up? He said, you know, I got a section up in this place. We doing a little after party joint. It's like, you should come in and party with me. Now, all of this stuff ain't registering in my head. I'm in the moment, it's just happening so fast, you know, but I look back and I noticed this big bodyguard looking around the people, and you know, he made eye contact with me. I guess he wanted to make sure I ain't flip mode, you know, but I stood there, Busta still holding my hand. I'm like, oh, word, like, hell yeah, I come in. What, you know, I was like, well, I got to tell my people, you know, because I'm here with some people, you know, they can come with me. Yeah, come on. You know, so I was like, word, you know, I was like, that's what's up. It was like, just let the people know that you part with me. and they let you up to my section. I was like,
oh shit! I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't hear this video this far. This is new to me right now. Oh shit, nigga! This nigga Busta up there, cock searching, nigga. Okay, cock hunting. Yo, this crazy. That's
that. Now at the time I was heavy in the rap game. You know, I was in New York solely to make it as a rapper. That's why I moved to New York, you know. So, and Busta is one of my favorite artists. So I seen it as an opportunity, you know, to holler at him, politic with him, you know, build some type of relationship with him.
All right, so you guys heard that information. Shout out to Tripper Plug. I just want to let you know, brother, I heard the whole content of your story from this Busta Rhymes video, and I hope that you're in a better place right now and that you're doing better. You guys go and give him a follow. Help this brother grow his platform to the highest magnitude. That's what it's about, helping each other, right? So anyway, you heard that information, and Busta actually tried to, you know, just chill out with that brother that night. But things didn't work out because he later expressed that, you know, the dude that he was dating helped this brother grow his platform to the highest magnitude. That's what it's about, helping each other, right? So anyway, you heard that information, and Busta actually tried to, you know, just chill out with that brother that night. But things didn't work out because he later expressed that, you know, the dude that he was dating at that particular time got upset with the fact that Busta Rhymes, you know, approached him. So, yeah, this is what's going on right now, guys. Everybody is questioning who was Busta Rhymes with. Was that his publicist? Was that an artist? Who was that individual that Busta Rhymes was leaving the hotel with? So, I want to ask you guys, what do you think about this situation? Do you need more information to come out? For me, yes. I need more information.
Look how diesel this nigga is. Yo, see, yo. Let's go to the shit. You know African Bambaataa. African Bambaataa wanted thugs. African Bambaataa was not getting the little timid niggas. He was getting the gangster niggas to buff them off, son. Remember, Busta was a part of the Zulu Nation at one point. At one point. What the fuck is going on in this industry? We should already know. We should not be surprised. We should not be surprised. You should never, ever listen to what a man says, but only pay close attention to his actions. Now, this is the guy. So, I'm intrigued right now. So, and I pulled up Azalea Banks as well. So, we're going to go to Azalea Banks after this. So, this is the guy. Oh, shit, I forgot to say this too. Everything is allegedly. Uncle Charles, I know you got, matter of fact, let me put you on right now before I go to the video. Uncle Charles, what is your thoughts? I'm opening the floodgates right now. If anybody want to get on, jump on right now before I play the video. Uncle Charles, get your ass in here right now, Uncle Charles. I know everybody want to hear what you got to say. Uncle Charles, hit that link ASAP. Right now, nigga. Satan runs the industry. All of these dudes is Fossies, man. These niggas be like in the club, take that, take that, take that, take that. And they looking for cock. They looking for love muscles. They looking for sausages. I'm not even done yet. I still got some more to show y'all. Look. Remember Young Buck? Right? How you said it to him, Shim? So did. I interviewed her too. For those who've been following me for a minute, the female, let me just call her female. I interviewed her, the one that Young Buck got caught with. I interviewed her twice, 2 times. Yeah, nigga out there looking for love muscles. Uncle Charles. What you got to say on this, Uncle Charles? What's up, man?
I ain't. Let me tell you something, Mike. Good to see you, bro. I ain't too surprised at this bullshit. All these niggas are suspect, man. You know, I keep telling these niggas, I don't know what it is. These niggas don't forgot about a woman. These niggas want straight booty. I'm talking about bootylicious. That's what they want. I tell you what, you know, I stand up when I gotta pee. and I sit down when I gotta take a shit. And those things ain't too, and those things are not the same, but they act different. These niggas around here, they don't give a damn what they stick their thing in. They do not care. They do like if you want somebody to run up in your ass like an airplane, that's your damn business. But I'm all man. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't got nothing against the gay community. I ain't got nothing against y'all. But the thing is, I don't roll like that. I can't roll like that. How the hell I look? I'm in some coupe happy, and then after I'm done, somebody offered my back. How the hell that's supposed to work? That's supposed to be an aphrodisiac. I don't get it. But
what you call it? Cool? You say cool happy? You say cool what?
I said coupe happy. I said it coupe happy. That straighten the word up where it won't be so vulgar.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something, man. I'm up here at Walmart and I just seen a white lady get arrested for stealing. That's the first white lady I ever seen get arrested for stealing. Niggas go in there, they come out in handcuffs. I don't understand it. Even in crime, we can't get shit straight. That's all I'm saying about that. Let me tell you something, man. These niggas like Mills, Mr. Mills on wheels. These niggas now they talking about Busta. You know, he up there lifting them weights. You don't think he lifting booty too? I keep telling y'all, man. Let me tell you something about Meek Mills. You could go in a room and shut the door, and that nigga will come through the cracks. You been on turn around that nigga right there. You know when your hair standing up on the back of your neck, that nigga's behind you. This nigga ain't playing. I'm telling y'all, man, all these niggas are suspect. Think about it. Look at Prince. Prince loved women, but you couldn't tell that he wore high heels. He used makeup, hair was fried down, laid to the side. He wore shit in a perm, but the nigga was about them ladies. And, you know, Prince could have went into the hip hop world. That's why he stayed away from it. Because, you know, niggas might think, okay, this nigga come in with a perm, this nigga little pants real tight, and it ain't raining, so I ain't got to worry about that nigga slipping. So I'm gonna roll on up in this little nigga here, and this nigga can make another album. The name of the album is that He Got Me. That's the name of that motherfucking album. Right there. Keep telling y'all, man. I love New York. That's where my family is. I love the state of Alabama. But I'm telling you, you better have some eyes in the back of your motherfucking head around here. Because I'm going to tell you something. If a nigga hit you upside the head and then you wake up in his basement, slither down in honey mustard sauce, nigga, you already know what's finna happen. And you going to be telling some let me go, that nigga regular greasing your ass up. He don't give a damn. I'll let you go when I get through with you. When I run up in your chest, that's when I'll let you go. And I know you ain't going to go tell the police. What you going to tell the police? That somebody don't beat you down? Somebody don't ran up your back like a goddamn bus? That's what you going to tell the police? You going to keep quiet. You're going to keep quiet. You don't want nobody to know that. That's why I don't help people put their chair on a van. I don't help them put their couch on the van. You ain't finna knock the fuck out of me and have me laying on the floor naked and putting teriyaki sauce all over my ass. Hell no. I keep telling y'all, hey, live in your real, bruh. If you real and you a real man, live in your real. You ain't got nothing to do with this going on. These niggas like Busta Douglas, they knocking niggas out and they run up in these niggas' backs. I keep telling y'all, and that's all I got said, Mike.
Wait, hold that thought. I got one more question. First, I want you to address this little short clip I'm about to show you.
Yes, sir.
In the whole Diddy situation. Let me know your thoughts.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
What's your whole thoughts about the whole Diddy thing and everything? Go ahead.
See, let me tell you about Diddy. See, Diddy recorded everybody came in the house. TD Jakes. Yeah. He recorded him. He up there talking about swallowed up. Now, nigga, the only swallowed up was going on, and you were getting swallowed up. That's what that was. These niggas are suspect. I don't know. See, this is what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think if you in the music industry, you got to be that way. You got to break somebody off. Even if they're a man, you got to break them off. And if you don't do it, they can't trust you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, nigga. I'd rather be broke and dead than rich and with somebody in my motherfucking back. I'd rather do that. I'd rather not talk to anybody else in my lifetime or deal with anybody before I let a nigga run up in my back. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna get. You fuck around with me and call me daddy and all that shit, I'm just gonna reach right in my glove compartment. I'm gonna let your ass have it. That's how I roll. Let me tell you what I think about it in closing. I don't think nothing about it. But I do think this. I think these niggas are suspect. Busta Rhymes, not my man Busta. Not my man Busta. Not Busta Rhymes. Not that nigga. But I'm telling you something. Hey, I'm telling you, Mike, you might be right. That nigga ain't lifting weights for that man. That nigga, man, these little niggas small, and you be trying to get a hold of these niggas, squirm away and get away. And that Busta, probably a couple of niggas don't got away. It's, I gotta get on my game. I gotta lift some weights, because when I catch one of these niggas, I ain't finna throw him back in the water. I'm finna watch this nigga squirm. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to see this nigga wiggle from his head to his feet. And this is the excitement they get. This is excitement they get. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. This is why I told my friend, I said, look, man, the game over. I'm going to run on to the house. The ball game, Alabama and Auburn's over with. Oh, man, I'm just going, man, I'm having a good time. I'm going to stay here. I said, okay, man. 2 days later, I ran into that nigga and said, man, I woke up, man, my pants down around my ankle, man, and I've been hurting for the last couple of days. I said, see, nigga? I say, now you see here now? Nigga, somebody ran up in you, man. Oh, man, don't say that. Nigga, I'm saying it. I'm telling you, they ran up in you. They don't ran you, nigga, to go get checked, nigga. That nigga went and got checked. The nigga mad at me. I gave you away off the plantation. You didn't want to take that chance, nigga. And now one of them niggas up in there, don't pull your navel out. This is what that nigga don't done to you. So, nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. If you start switching, you don't know why, that nigga got you. He got your ass. And that's why I said, Mike, you keep doing what you're doing. You keep being an alpha male. And these brothers on here, hey, that's all I can say about for y'all, man. Y'all continue being a man. That's what y'all do. Don't let no nigga run up in your tailpipe. That's all I can say, bro. I appreciate you.
Uncle Charles. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Peace, man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace, King. That nigga right there is crazy. Woo. Before I continue to play this video, I'm going to be here for a little while. I just want to say, on a serious note, because of what somebody just said, it switched my thought for a minute to get back into reality just a second. DA Commission said Meek was broken. Real short and sweet. It's unfortunate what people would do for money. It's unfortunate what people would do to live a better lifestyle. You will go against your morals. If that was the case, if you had a choice, you already got a name. Speaking about Meek Mill now, or any other rapper, you already got a name. Yeah, you contractually fucked with MMG at the time. He's good now. Got his masters, as he said. You have a name. You can still talk. I don't know the contracts, if it's 360 or whatever. The whole point is, if they giving you the Nori door, right? Straight ahead, you're on your own. But this door right here to your right is a sacrificial door. This door to your left is the rainbow door. And what stays in there, stays in there. He chose to go in that door. You can tell. Did you see how he had him humping? That too. Bunny hopping, like, and just said, keep going and go down there. He done bunny hop all the way down there, half of the tennis court, and came back. Who the fuck does that? Did you see the weird? He almost looked like he has a chemical imbalance. Now, you see the picture when he said he was on vacation and he had like dry sand on his face? He looked spaced out, and it looked like semen that was on his face. That was my whole. I'm like, damn, niggas like came on your face. You like that? I'm on vacation. Get the fuck up out of here. But let me just drive it home. Yes, pause for the pauses. Ethan, pause for the pauses. All I'm saying is, niggas have to literally compromise their asshole just to fit inside this little club. Just to fit inside this club. Everybody is getting one up on everybody. If you do this, I'm gonna expose this. So that's it. It's a tight knit club, and nobody really say anything. Once you in the know, once you inside, that's why people may speculate. They call it beards. My boy, Brooklyn and Cali said he has kids. He must be having sex with both genders, pretty much. So John Travolta got kids, but the baby moms is the beard. He fucks with dudes. Did you hear about the story with Paulie Shaw, what he said about Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Leon DiCaprio? In order to get in the movie, they violated him. They wanted to put their thing in his behind. He came out and said that shit. Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and DiCaprio, and you see how many movies Robert De Niro and Leon DiCaprio. I keep forgetting his first name. It's been a minute, but you know what I'm talking about. Leon DiCaprio, right? I'm saying it right. So this is the tight-knit club. This is a club where the freakiest shit happened. Oh, I gotta fix that because I got the two-sided tape. So sometimes it comes off, especially if it's too much heat or whatever. Yeah, Leonardo, excuse me. So this is a scary fucking thing. So are you willing to compromise your asshole, your soul, just for this game? We can't be hearing a story about this for decades and decades for this shit not to be true. And you hearing little people here and there like Wendy Williams and so on exposing this shit. You know, I'm not gonna talk your head off. Let's go back to this interview. Let's go to what he got to say. I believe it. You have to believe it. It happens. I said this to you before. This NFL lady, she was dealing with a dude from I forgot what football team, and she was going to mansion parties and shit like that. And she seen, and I'm gonna say allegedly again. She went to a mansion party, seen Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna say allegedly. All this is allegedly. They greet each other with kissing each other on the lips. Jamie Foxx kissing Tank and a couple other dudes, and they mingling inside this fucking thing in the mansion and shit. She started walking in rooms and seeing wild, crazy shit. And she looking at her man who abuses her like this is the shit that you into. He was beating the shit out of her. She said it on one of my lives and off live, like off the record. She was like crying her guts out to me. And she wanted to tell me who her football husband was so bad, but she just couldn't do it. But she wanted to leave. So once she about to walk out the door, some Italian guy walked up to her. It says, "This is your grandmother. This is where your kids live. This is where you live." Showed her everything, exactly who she were, who her family was, and all that, where she lived at, and all that. What you see here stays here. Word to everything. So anyway, let's go back because I know some of y'all attention span is crazy. But everybody that's in here, please, thank you. If you new, press 1. If you new and you enjoying the content, thank you in advance for being here. If you haven't, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe before you get up out of here. If you leave before this broadcast is done. So this is the actual guy, man. This is crazy. Then I'm gonna go to Azalea Banks, and then I'm gonna got some other shit. Then I'm out. This is crazy. And then Busta Rhymes didn't even come out to defend this shit, and that's what makes it all crazy. This came out 3 years ago. I didn't hear about this shit. But Busta never defended himself on that?
Because I know y'all didn't already read the title, and y'all like, what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not Busta. It's not flip mode.
Damn, let's get out.
So I'm walking New York City, going to a club. It was Halloween weekend, everybody was out. And it was this party we was going to, me, my boy, and his friend that had came in from Detroit. And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now he holding my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up?
I'm not gonna do too much interjecting here, but y'all let me know because hearing the voice and hearing and looking at the person actually says it can give you a different energy. So if y'all think he capping or keeping it in 100, y'all let me know. It's 36 minutes. I don't know if I want to hear the whole thing due to our lack of attention, but as this go on, y'all, you know, if y'all want to play the whole thing, let me know. But this way you can really like read his body language to see if this nigga keep it in 100 or not. But anyway, I had to open that door and get that air conditioner kicking because it's hot.
Oh man, like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man? You know, and then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black. Just standing there, you know, looking around, you know, looked at me, you know, still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand. And he says, you know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section, you know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word, for real? Like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I got to, you know, tell my people. I was like, I come in, you know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, just let me know, you know, tell them that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet. So, of course, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists of all time. And back then I was really on my rap-ish, trying to get on. And I mean, what better way to network? Busta just invited me up to a section. So I'm excited, you know, but I still kept it cool. You know, I ain't no groupie. So I walk away and I tell my dude, you know, I was like, you know who that was? He was like, yeah, I know who it is. Look, this is about to be a story time because this is one of the craziest things that ever happened to me. It was just a regular day.
I know you see me on the television. I know you see me on the YouTube. But you don't know me in real life, little homie. You better play it cool.
Love you, cousin Shrew.
I mean, this was a new
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company that makes things visible. With us, what you see is what you get.
friend. It was, you know, but the relationship was still new. So maybe I didn't know all his friends. You know, we was probably maybe.
I'm going to skim to the part because a lot of us that's here already heard the majority of how it started. Do y'all want me to let it play from right here or skim to after everything we already heard? Press 1. Should I play it from here? I don't know because I heard the shit already, but I don't know.
A year in. So his friend coming to town. I'm like, cool, you know, he coming up for, you know, to kick it for the weekend. He gonna stay with us. Fine. You know, so his boy come in town. Just softly put their hand in my hand and just holding it. So I look, you know, and I see this big chain that said flip mode. Just diamonds iced out. I look at the chain and I know what flip mode is. So I look up. Now all this happening in split seconds. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes. And I'm like, what's up, Busta? You know, and he's still holding my hand. He like, what's up? You know, what you getting into? And I'm like, oh, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up? He said, you know, I got a section up in this place. We doing a little after party joint. It's like, you should come in and party with me. Now, all of this stuff ain't registering in my head. I'm in the moment, it's just happening so fast, you know, but I look back and I noticed this big Bodyguard, looking around the people, and you know, he made eye contact with me. I guess he wanted to make sure I ain't flip mode, you know, but I stood there, Busta still holding my hand. I'm like, oh, word, like, hell yeah, I come in. What, you know, I was like, well, I got to tell my people, you know, because I'm here with some people, you know, they can come with me. Yeah, come on. You know, so I was like, word, you know, I was like, that's what's up. It was like, just let the people know that you part with me, and they'll let you up to my section. I was like, bet. Now, at the time, I was heavy in the rap game. You know, I was in New York solely to make it as a rapper. That's why I moved to New York, you know. So, and Busta is one of my favorite artists. So I seen it as an opportunity, you know, to holler at him, politic with him, you know, build some type of relationship with him. You know, let him hear my music. He probably asked me what I do. I could be like, yo, I rap, you know, spit some bars for him. You know, I ain't know. But it was just like, I looked at it as an opportunity. You know, what's the chances of running into Busta Rhymes and he grab your hand and invite you up to his section? I wasn't thinking nothing of it. So I'm like, oh, word. So he lets my hand go. My boy standing there, you know, he stopped because he seen me standing there talking to him. He just was standing there. So when I leave, I walk to him. I'm like, yo, you know who that was? That was Busta. He was like, I know who it is. I'm like, that's Busta Rhymes. He was like, I know who it is. But he was acting a little funny. I was like, he just said we can come up in the club. Like, let's go to this spot. He was like, no, we're not going in there. I was like, no, like, let's go here. Like, I don't want to go to this gay ass event. Like, we could go to this club. This is more popping. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Busta invited us in the section. You don't miss out on an opportunity like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't care. He was like, nah, we ain't going up in there. So now I got an attitude. I'm like, well, we could go in there first, and then we could go to this other party. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't want to go. You know what I'm saying? His boy steady, and he steadily trailing behind, you know, his twin. And I'm like, wow, like, I felt some type of way because now I really don't want to go into this spot. You know what I'm saying? I only was going because that's where y'all wanted to go. Now I get invited to this club with Busta, so I want to go in there. He wasn't on it. So I'm walking behind. I'm like, sorry. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I should just lead him and go up in the spot myself. But it was just like, my boy had all the money on. I'm going to keep it 100. Y'all know I keep it 100. My boy had all the money. He was paying for everything that night. And if I was going to go in the club with Busta Rhymes, I wanted him to go in there with me so he could splurge, buys a bottle at the section. You know what I'm saying? You got to go up in there doing it right. You don't want to go up in there, you know, drinking stuff. So I'm like, let's go up in here and party. Let's, you know, same thing we're going to do at this spot, but in here. So I'm walking by. I'm like, yo. So I'm like, forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I got to go in this spot. I'm not in a good mood. So I'm walking behind. He turns around and say, what's wrong with you? I'm like, man, like, I want to go in this club with Busta. Like, I could get on and like, he invited us in this club. He was like, what you want from me? What you want me to do? I looked, I was like, a word? That's the type of time we on? He was like, what you need? What do you want? I'm like, damn, okay. Like, I kid to you not. He reached in his pockets, pulled out a whole bunch of cash, and threw it right in my face. His boy standing on the side looking. The money hit my face, fall down to the ground. You see 50s and 100s all on the ground. And I'm standing there like, salty as hell, embarrassed, disrespected. You just pulled out a wad of cash and threw it in my face. And he turns around and walks away. And I'm standing there, you know, the money on the ground. Lucky it wasn't windy. It was just, you know, nigga. I'm looking like, get to the point. Of course, I picked the money up because I didn't want him to waste his money. I pick up the money and I'm like, wow. At this point, I'm really not in no mood to go in no club. You know what I'm saying? You just straight disrespected me in the streets, you know? So I pick up the money and I walk behind him. I'm like, yo, I can't believe you just threw some money in my face. What type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna disrespect me like that? He was like, what do you want me to do? Like, you want money? You want to go in there with Busta Rhymes? Do you want him? And I was like, want him? Like, this ain't got nothing to do with wanting. He invited us in the club. Like, you tripping. I don't like. We start arguing in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? My boy takes off. First he screams and he takes off running down the street. What? Almost to the end of the street. I mean, it was about 100 feet away. He runs all the way down there. So I'm like, I runs after. I'm like, yo, he tripping. His boy's standing there looking like, what the hell is going on? I runs all the way down there with him. He's standing there waving down the cab. And I was like, you about to leave? He was like, I just don't want to do this. I don't want it. I was like, you about to leave? Like, so the cab pulls up.
What the fuck?
We arguing. I was like, so you gonna leave because I wanted to go in the club with Busta Rhymes? He was like, if you want Busta Rhymes, you can go get him. Like, go in there. You got the money. What else do you want? What else do you want? And I was like, so this is where it takes a crazy turn. He pushes me. Now the cab driver then stopped, the door open. He almost getting in there, you know. He pushes me. Not pushing back. And he just started swinging on me. Just going crazy. And I'm like, yo. So we fighting in front of the taxi driver with the door open right in the middle of the street of New York City. And I mean, he was really trying to hurt me. Now, I wasn't fighting him from the place that I felt like he was fighting me. I felt like he was really trying to hurt me. At the same time, I'm really just trying to restrain him, and I'm wrestling with him but he's swinging blows at me. Like, and I'm like, yo, really? Like, so his boy runs down the street.
Yo, come on, son.
And grabs me. And when he grabbed me, my dude takes off on me. Whack, 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 just hitting me. And I'm like, yo, oh boy holding me while my boy is getting all these hits off on me. So I felt even more violated.
Ever he violated you when he came out the room dressed in a fucking polka dot sweatsuit. There was matching twins. He came from Detroit to fuck him while you was in the room sleep, or they was gonna chain you up like the little bottom boy that you are, and take control of you and have a whole sausage party back there. I'm trying to get to where's the point at? Is he gonna say that he fucked Busta? Like I'm it's almost like the fucking Saw movie. It's so scattered everywhere. What's the point?
And disrespected. So now when your boy come down here and hold me, you gonna take that opportunity to punch me all in my head and face. The cab driver pulls off, closes his door, pulls off. Oh, boy, still holding me. I'm like, yo, let me go. This muscle bound dude from Detroit. I don't like.
I swear
my boy
to God.
Takes off running again.
Busta
My
Rhymes
clothes messed up from wrestling and all this stuff.
All right, hold on. No. I can't.
So I'm like, wow, I can't believe this nigga left me.
So you gonna go into
did
the
that
park?
to me. At the time, I had a warrant for my arrest in Ohio.
Nigga.
Back over to Brooklyn. Found my way to the crib. Parked the car. I couldn't sleep, of course, that I love. And I sat in that jail cell all in place because I wasn't. And if I
Get your little sassy, fussy, chichi man. Get the fuck up out of here. I just wasted 20-something fucking minutes because I skimmed through this shit. I just wasted my lifetime on this. I believe the party when he met him. I don't know why, but I kind of figured, I don't know. There's probably some validity to that, but son, you just wasted our fucking time. This was a sassy ass story of your boyfriend leaving you and fucking a Detroit diesel nigga named Twan, and your feelings was hurt. Get the fuck up out of here, man. You just wasted our time with that shit. We all should slap that nigga. Everybody put the slapping emojis in the chat. You need to get slapped for that stupid shit. You just wasted our goddamn life. I can't get that. Shit, we need to pray for this dude. But let's go to Azalea Banks. Nigga, you just fucked my whole up. Stupid boy. Chi man. God damn, son. Zelia Banks supposed bust around. Let's hear that. Then we're gonna get into Twitter. Then how long I've been here? Let me see. Been here an hour. All right, a good 25, 30 minutes, and I'm gonna be out. Thank you, everybody that's in here. For those who is new, please make sure you subscribe before y'all leave here. All right. Do me that solid and hit the like button before y'all bounce. Yes, get that nigga the snapping emojis. Like, get the fuck out of here. You just wasted my lifetime. I feel like, come on, man. Let me see if this is it.
Fucking release. I didn't sign no waiver for that shit.
We know
you put that shit right the fuck out, the fucking thirst bucket.
We know this bitch is catnip. Azalea Banks is catnip. We know that bitch is crazy. All right? But it could be truth to it now.
Thirst bucket. Then you want to get on the phone with J. Cole and call me out of my name and call me all kind of bitches and all kind of this, that, and the third. When you in a club touching my fucking ex-boyfriend ass.
Yeah, touching her boyfriend.
Fucking. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit.
That bitch smoking crystals, man. Not crystal meth, just crystals, period.
I'm tired of this fucking shit. I don't know who the fuck told y'all niggas that I'm like, I don't know what niggas think I'm from Britain for some.
For those who didn't see the video with the celebrity bodyguard, I'm going to play that after that, and then if anybody want to get on the panel, I'll open the floor. But then I'm gonna go to Twitter. I have some things I have to show the people. Then we're gonna get up out of here. So I'm gonna play that video that I initially played earlier with the celebrity bodyguard who exposed Busta Rhymes. Right. So right after this.
Some dumb shit. No, I'm a shiesty little Harlem bitch. Okay, I'm shiesty as fuck. All these songs is coming out. I'm not going back to do another fucking album. Fuck Pharrell. Fuck all y'all industry niggas that try to use me and shit on me and try to get me to do songs to bitches and give me beats and then give me the beat. Tell me it's free. Then you want to come back and charge for the beat. You want to sue me and niggas want to take shit down off the internet like little faggot ass niggas. Fuck all y'all. Oh yeah. Zion. She on. 25 racks for a Dave East verse. Ha!
Yeah, that bitch on K4, man. That bitch is smoking a real loud pack. I mean, boom. Like, that bitch that bitch is crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna hear the context of what she's saying about Busta. And then I'm gonna get off that. I should put it in context with
that. Most of y'all motherfuckers are probably inbred in plantation girls too. You probably got a brother nephew that you don't even fucking know about. Maybe that's why you're slow and why you're fucking sluggish and why nothing ever happened in your fucking life. Maybe that's why you still work at State Farm and why you still work at Foot Locker and why you do dumb shit for fucking living.
That bitch.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's it. Or some fucking medication. Every other fucking week, a rapper is dead. Or some fucking medication. Come on, face thing. This gotta be out of your mind.
Come on.
Gotta be out of y'all car, nigga. Y'all stupid. I never have no fucking thesis for nothing. Just be on the internet, cackling like y'all on the porch, drinking a jug. Hey, everybody's talking about, oh, it's Memorial Day. You on fucking quarantine. Answer your fucking phone.
Nah, that bitch on crystals, man. That bitch is crazy. Yeah, some of them, nothing never been right with that chick, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me play that video, and then I'm gonna go to some and I know I'm gonna be rubbing people the wrong way, but it's all good. I just have to play some things, and I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, let me share this real quick. Yeah, this is crazy. We need to find You need to be finding some numbers. Yeah, right? To a fucking therapist. That bitch is crazy. Right here. Here we go. Again, everybody go to Kim Capone. Make sure you subscribe to that platform. Salute. Fair use, but salute.
Oh yeah.
Some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super Zest Monster.
Bring it back.
About Busta Rhymes before.
Oh yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super Zest Monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like this been common knowledge though. Like all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some what they call them. I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things. You feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan. You feel me? Like every cookout she playing it. All his little fast rapping, all of that. Him and Craig Mack playing that, bro. On my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was this little lawyer guy that was with us, and the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool. Feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, that's common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro, if you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this, bro.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How can we think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matter most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, what? Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar, sorry. Text me if it get dangerous. But there's all this club security in here. Like, nothing's finna happen. Nobody want to kill you guys, bro. Like, when I get jobs from people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different. Nobody wants to kill these entertainers like that, bro. Like when I do my threat assessment, there's never an immediate threat or danger. It's never a situation that they're gonna tell me, oh, this person wants to murder me, or this person wants to bring harm on me. It's never like that. Them type of people be normal guys. So I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? Man, you got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
He pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked. But man, you ask, bro, anybody that's in the mix, bro, like, you know, bro. Most of these dudes, bro, putting on a major act. They don't want to be themselves.
It's crazy.
They'll get mad at you for buying bottles of champagne to give the girls. They'll get mad. Oh, we don't want these bottle rats in our section. What are we here for? Why are y'all here then? What are y'all here for? Just because y'all got booked to be here, okay, but sometimes they not booked. They just in there. So and what they looking for, it ain't gonna be what you thinking of. On God, seen it.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more.
These niggas out here cock hunting, man. Only thing I can say is, man, if that's the industry y'all want to be in, if you're willing to compromise your moral compass, if you're willing to sacrifice your asshole, your exit wound, I don't know what to tell you, man. But all of these dudes somehow. Oh yeah, let me show you the picture of Don Benjamin. This is a dude. I didn't even know if that was his name, but I think he's an actor or some shit. But I'm pretty sure y'all gonna know who he is right now. This is him right here. What, ain't he an actor or some shit like that? His face looks familiar. Like I seen him somewhere on like a, I don't want to say commercial, probably a movie, a BET. I don't. He's like one of the BET actors, right? Y'all know who he is? That's him. Yeah, Exit One was a good movie. It was okay. Anyway, now, if anybody want to get on, do anybody have anything to say real quick before I conclude my show? All right, there it is right there. Again, everybody that's here, please make sure that you you subscribe before you leave, and please hit that like button before you leave. So that's the guy who Busta Rhymes allegedly. Everything that I said today is allegedly. Anyway, everything is alleged. I said this earlier, but I want to make sure that it's like really put out there. Everything is alleged. However, Pimp C already exposed this shit, and look what happened to him. You think that he really overdosed in that fucking hotel? Do you really think he overdosed in that hotel? I don't think so. I think he was murdered. And to be honest, this is my own personal feelings. I really feel like the industry threatened Bum B to say nothing. You say nothing, you will be dead too. That's just my opinion. I don't need nobody to agree. I really just like Prodigy. He's exposing the industry. He was about to do a documentary on the Illuminati and entertainment. He did that interview with the black dude, the psychologist or whatever his name is. That interview was so good, but gloomy, like almost, I don't know, sinister. Like it's like they was planning for this man to transition, man. How the fuck you die from swallowing, from eating, choking on a boiled egg? Automatically your reflexes is going to eject the fucking the egg out of your mouth. It don't matter how dry the damn boiled egg can be. You are not gonna die from that. P was murdered. Pimp C was murdered. A lot of these people was murdered for exposing a lot of things, man. But anyway, here is, let me exit out all of these windows. Here is where I'm going to change the subject. We've been on Busta Rhymes for an hour and 36 minutes. So I think right about now I can change the subject. Okay? Hour and 36 minutes. That's enough speaking on Busta Rhymes. Oh, let me show this before I go to Twitter. Let me say something about Lil Wayne, man. I got a lot of love for you, brother, but son, cut that shit off, baby. Cut it off. You got one dread left, my G. And I love Lil Wayne, but homie, nigga, you.
Let me say, first of all, I don't like Jokic. I don't like his game. I'm from the old school. I don't, and some people say you got an old school game.
Nigga, that shit is dwindling. Like he is on one, like the last man standing, the last grain of fucking salt. Like you one thread left, like right into the wheels full of, bro, cut that shit off, man. You got 3 dreads left, man. I love Wayne, and I ain't trying to disrespect him at all. But nigga, let it go. I let my shit go a long time ago, man. Wayne, let that shit go, man. I'm not even gonna say what you looking like right now, but just cut them fucking shits off. You got 2 dreads left, my G. Cut that shit off, please. Because that's just starting to look like they're like shit locks, man. That shit it don't look good. It don't look good. It don't look good. That shit is nasty. I'm not even gonna play it. Oh, look about this. Look, I want to play this. Look at this. Of Jesus, but I'm making a point. The industry is so demonic, and this Dominican lady, she knew that. She knew the music industry, the entertainment, the movie industry, all of that is intertwined. I know y'all know I'm speaking to the choir, but all of that is intertwined. That's a one big happy, nasty ass club. A lot of hideous satanic rituals, sacrifices, all allegedly, and all of the above, the trafficking, the adrenochrome, the eating, all the crazy shit that we done heard of, and whistleblowers have put it out there. We know how that industry is, a she know. And to me, what I got from this is that she needed to show them that God is real. This is the real God you should be worshiping. Because you know a lot of them be saying, I want to thank God, and they never say who. And a lot of them people believe in Lucifer. And they say Lucifer is their God. I know I'm preaching to the choir. We know that's not the right depiction. We already know the real depiction is a black man, a hue man, a colored man. We know all that. But I see why she did that. And I hope that she don't end up missing somewhere just by doing that. Because you bringing God into their devilish domain to protect. It's almost like somebody having kryptonite to Superman. So when you open that damn box and they show that kryptonite start getting weak, they feel that energy, her energy. Because it's like God bringing them a sign that almost their time is near, or don't forget, I see all things, the all be all, whatever the case may be. That's what I took from this video. And I don't know why this shit keep doing that. Every time I go out of the video, it just go black. I mean, it just go blank or whatever. We all know Nicki Minaj got locked up for some drugs. OMG. Ladies, y'all got it so good. Ladies, hold on, man. Can I say this? Ladies, everybody got their little blemishes and shit. I got my little blemish here. Men, we gotta thug it. We gotta thug and rugged bone that shit. If our skin ain't right, we gotta thug it out. Eat better, or whatever the case may be, nigga. I'm not gonna play the music. I can't. I don't want no shit. But what the Nigga, check, nigga. I'm going to mute the music. I don't want no trouble. They singing this song. Okay. And it's crazy. The white lady on beat, but she's probably 37 right there, son. I'm sorry. No disrespect, man. Y'all know the cottage cheese shit is crazy. Look at that, man. Look at this. I gotta play it. Look, she is getting younger and younger by the second. Them wrinkles is being filled in with all that cake. Look at that. I will fuck that white girl right there. Look at Zabunda, Zuzu Jabi, Ukanuba. I don't know if that's a man or a girl, but that's crazy. It's still a terrible, but look at this. Oh, I mean, yeah. Woo! Look, she is. I can guarantee you, shorty, right there. That's that should be a crime, yo. I swear to God, that should be a crime to do that, man. She is 27 right there. She is 27 years old right there. That's crazy. You should go to. People should go to jail for some shit like that. I'm telling you, brothers. Before I continue any further, brothers, you in a club, you at a bar, you at a function, a get together, whatever. You know when a female has too much foundation on. And ladies, some of y'all may not have to go through that. So for those who does, that's no fucking problem. Get it together. But fellas, this is the shit we need to do. Always keep like a nice little thing of water, some warm water. And I mean some bigger than this. Pause for the pauses, right? You meet a shorty, you know, she looks nice and all that. And just before y'all go to the crib, or if she make it to your crib, or you go to her house or whatever, and you just see that, you know, the makeup, you see his makeup on, but she's nice, got a nice body, nice face and all that, just, or go in her house or go in your house, get a cup, put some warm water in that shit, and just right in the face. I don't know, that's a joke, but I'm just saying, like, ladies, I got to stop tricking the fellas. You see how the numbers dwindle? Ladies, that's y'all stop lying to niggas, man. Looking like Blanca under there. Looking like Zsa Gabor under there. Y'all have to stop this shit, man. Looking like a fucking crypt keeper, man. A lot of y'all bitches be looking real crazy under that mask, man. And come on now. If men gotta thug it out, and whatever comes with it, bitch, you too. Fuck that. That's crazy, man. Y'all be looking like battle cats and shit, man. Get out of here. But anyway, I don't want no problems, but some of y'all know who y'all are. And that's no disrespect. That's no, I swear to God, that ain't no disrespect. I mean, some wear a little makeup or whatever. But for those who look hideous without it, that's the ones I'm talking about. Not the ones who just put it for their new whatever their mind is telling their issue is. If it's not bad when you take it off, y'all good. We get it. But some of y'all bitches, that is a crime. People like that, that's a fucking crime. You should get 5 months community service for that shit, man. 5 months community service, man, and 2 days jail time. 2 days jail time or 5 months of community service. Word is bone. Y'all gotta go to jail. That is defamation. That is fraud. That is fraud. Yes, that is defaming my eyesight. There's no way in hell you're gonna play with my feelings like that. Yeah, it's fucking alley cats, man. Here we go, y'all. And I say this with all due respect. There's some videos I'm gonna play. Short videos. No pun intended. Now, I'm going to end this live on this subject. Everybody, I love different races. Sorry, I gotta give a little monologue. I'm gonna make it very short as possible for the attention span. But I have to say this as a proud Black American. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. So watch the numbers drop. I just want to say this. Everybody in their own culture has their good, their bad, and their ugly, just like anybody else. Everybody that comes here is so quick to point at our good, our bad, and our ugly, as if we don't know your history. Ask all these people exactly where they come from, what town, what tribe, or whatever. Just get on your phone and Google that shit. Or if you're already in the know, you already know where they came from. So here's some of the bad and the ugly to others, because y'all just go to the bad and the ugly. Y'all don't say the good and bad and ugly. Y'all just go to our bad and ugly and just act like that's just our culture. But let's look at other people for a second, shall we? I'm gonna end this live on that and kiss my ass. Let's go. Okay. So we got people from different cultures. That literally they're women. Legally, we know these people, and when I say these people, I don't mean that in a derogatory way. So let me get that out the way. These people, we don't even know how they get their women. Do they snatch them up and put them on display like that? Because don't we know that this is truth, nothing derogatory or hate speech. No. If everybody can talk about Black Americans and their ghetto nigger shit, oh, we put everybody in the seat too. Why we always got to be in the seat? Why is just us that has to sit in the hot seat? Let's move on. In their culture, they beat the shit out of their women for nothing, and they could get away with it. Don't you know that? They're not the only country, and I'm not done. I'm not targeting just one specific. We're going to touch a couple of people right now. They literally beat down their women and sell their women. Don't you know when you walk into the Philippines or in Asia and all that stuff, certain places, their women just be sitting outside and the black men come at it, they throwing their pussy at you. You know it's so easy. And young girls, like schoolgirl young, beyond the legal age. Let's not look. What's up? You want to talk about our bad and ugly? Everybody should be highlighted as well. Let's move along. Now, this chick is on some other. There is no way I will be attending any function like that. But let's continue. Let me just play this because we're gonna go straight to his face. This man, Cornbread Mafioso, got a lot of things on exposing other tellers who had things to say about our culture. So let's go to now. We're gonna skip that. Let's go to the brothers from Costa Near. Look, y'all want to talk about us? We're Damo, the dude that was in here talking crap. We talk about the African booty scratchers. See, y'all so sensitive. Can I say something before I play anymore? Let me say this real quick. You see, a lot of that hate comes from when these people from the diaspora, they come here, right? And we call it the dozens. In New York, we call it ranking or getting on you, having jokes. Other places say joning. Or snapping, or whatever the case may be. We joke on our own. So if you got something on that's fucked up, we're gonna joke on it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure when you come back outside the next day or that next week or whatever, you get some money, you gonna come out looking right. Little kids are evil. And I don't mean that in a real derogatory way, but they don't have no filter. So we'll say certain things. So when they heard you African booty scratching, that really hurted their feelings as a little kid. Or if you said you a Haitian, that was derogatory back in the day. I understand. Kids are cruel. So off and so on. They have a vendetta, a hatred because of words. So when they grow up, that little kid, when you call them the African booty scratcher, but do not look at the same people you kissing their ass when they had these commercials with the flies on the face. And they face like this. But praise them for them making your country, showing the disrespectful parts of your country. For 10 cents a day, you can help Ubuntu to eat and have a bowl of rice this week. Look what they did to your people. But us calling you an African booty scratcher, you just want to kill us. You don't like you niggas. We want to kill you, our papas. You smell too good. You put too much deodorant on. We don't do that shit. We eat our food off the floor. We put the rice and the meat in the pot. And we put the pot on top of wood and we eat with our hands. You eat with a fork, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here. But we're gonna keep it pushing, man. Let's continue. Motherfuckers. Shit. You talked about us right now. Even to this day, you are not fighting back in your country. Everybody that lives, that's where they from, they get beat, they get. Oh my God, look at what we about to see. All of these things, and y'all flee. Leave your family there. Talking about you want to do things back home. No, you're not. You don't want to go back. I'm going to show some more things. And I say this with all due respect too, because I still have love though. The love is still there, but I'm just mentally, emotionally detached from all you other people that is not Black Americans. And I say that for obvious reasons. The love is still there. It's not going to change. But I just know I have to love you from a distance now. It's the same as relatives, your actual blood, or people you grew up with. You just have to love people from a distance. That's all. I'm loving y'all from a distance. This is me. I don't care about what nobody else did. I'm loving y'all niggas from a distance. I did all that Black power, that love shit, back to African shit for many years. I mean that shit. Many years. And I got my face slapped for that shit. Not literally. But let's continue. But this is what y'all going through. And I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to go any further than that. To this day, this is what's going on over there. And I'll come back to that in a minute. What's this? Haitians are protesting. Listen to this.
Protest against what Muto is about to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Why
do you think it's a bad thing? It's a bad thing. You want to invade Haiti? Yeah. With
Still a slave.
So Haitians are protesting in the U.S. against the Kenyan president. They say Kenyans want to invade Haiti. They want the Kenyans, the UN, the U.S. to get out of Haiti. So that means all Haitians should leave the U.S., go back home to Haiti and fix their country's problems. And that's what's up. They want to fix their own problems, which they should, which other people should. Y'all want to come here and talk about us, but y'all fled a land that y'all left in shambles. It's scared to go back to. Y'all want to talk about Black on Black crime? Oh, salute the Coney Island. This is how we be giving it up. to these police.
I'm gonna fucking why you being
This way I'm from right here.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's not yours, nigga. Suck my dick, man. Hey, brother. Don't touch me again. I'm gonna tell you I'm a hook with you. All the cameras is out. All the cameras is out. Don't touch me. Do it. Come on. Come on. Yeah, if a nigga touch me, don't touch me. Don't black my way. None of that. You can't do none of that. Nigga. You can't do none of that. Don't matter, nigga. Think stop touching me.
Yeah, and that's how niggas be giving out. Oh, I'm not gonna like be extra, but niggas don't be playing that shit with police like that, man. And even I'm not shit. One of the like what 2007, 8, 9, dude from my hood that I knew for long since he was a kid. Murked the police, and I think downtown Brooklyn somewhere was wrestling over the gun. Took the police gun, blew his head off, and all that shit. I'm not happy about that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying certain dudes don't be giving a fuck. That's how police be treating niggas, man. So that's my boy Steele's brother, well, his adopted brother. I see. I'll go to that too. Look at me.
Who am I sharing? I've been waiting on this.
She was man. I believe that we already know. We already know what happened with Big Shirley. Slapped her. Let's listen to this lady right here, the elder. And talking about go back to Africa, come back and make money with us. Let's listen to a little bit of this. I'm pretty sure some of y'all heard this, but check it out. This is crazy. She went back to Ghana. Check it out. Check it out. Y'all need to hear this.
Invited us to come home, which by the thousands we did. We came running to Ghana. People sold their homes, moved out of their apartments, sold everything. Some people packed up containers and moved over here
like
just to get over here.
Oh. I like this. Hold on. Archerich, whatever the fuck you want to call it, speaks. If you want to get on, hold on. And Black Americans are not ignorant to Africa. Tell me, what are we ignorant to? Tell us what we are ignorant to. Give me a good, definitive reason that you can say we are ignorant to a people who come here and look down on us. Before they even get here, have a discussion. We're not gonna fuck with them black niggas. They're not a part of us. And after for a century and some change, that our scholars bigged up Africa, taught school curriculums, spent 50, 60 fucking years in these colleges, HBCUs, fighting for the things that's happening in South Africa. All of these things, picking up Africa. Y'all didn't do it. We put Africa on the map, on the greatest accomplishments of Africa. You niggas couldn't do it. You ain't have nothing. We spoke up for y'all. We was your mouthpiece. The history that you know, y'all wasn't even looking for because y'all wasn't teaching each other shit. We bring the knowledge back to you. Ignorant people. And I mean that deno in connotation. Okay? So with that being said, all of the things that we've done for you ignorant niggas after you sold us off and didn't even come back to come get us, you dirty dust. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry. You dusty motherfucker. Out of everything that we did, everything. There you go. You have just generalized the whole continent. Yes, yeah. Because the majority of y'all that come here, see, here's the difference. You can come in, oh, welcome home. Welcome home. You got $300? Oh, welcome home. No, but you niggas that come here, y'all totally different. I'm talking about the experience of you Negroes that come here with your nose up there and looking down when you stink. I remember, oh my God, Grandma, I love you, Grandma. Oh my God, damn, that shit just hurt me right there. Grandma, whew. Love you, Grandma. My son Amari was 1 year old. 2012. My grandma's husband, we call him Grandpa. He died. We was going down there to his funeral. Then literally 24 hours, my brother died. They both died within a week. Rest in peace, my big brother Bug, right? So instead of driving to Baltimore, we living in Bloomfield, New Jersey, we take the bus to catch the train to go to Baltimore to go to the funeral or whatever. So somewhere in Manhattan, I think we got off at the wrong end of the train, so there was something. This is 2012. And there was a line where you could catch a cab at. So everybody with their luggage, you could catch a cab and they'll take you to the Port Authority where you can get on a bus or get on a fucking Amtrak, okay? Oh. Every cab that came in was an African. Now, I don't know this nigga from nowhere. It's my turn. I got my son in my arm, my beautiful boy Amari. My child's mother at the time, she got the I think I got the stroller, she got the luggage or whatever. It's our turn. So the African guy gets out the car and looks and see that we was next. Because every white person, they'll come out there, pop the trunk open, run to them, grab their luggage, put it in, close the door, open the door for them to sit down, close the door, go around to the driver's side and sit there in the car and drive off. But when it was our turn, guess what he did when he got out that fucking car? He looked, popped the trunk, and turned his ass back around and sat in the motherfucking seat. We looked at each other. I said, look, we pressed for time. We got to hurry up and get to the Port Authority. We put I gave her my son. She sat in the car, put everything in the trunk, closed the door, sat my ass down. And guess what the funky ass, dusty ass, funky, I may add, African. He was stinking. Guess what he was doing? He was fucking so angry for no reason. This is my experience. He was angry for no fucking reason. Oh, why? Because I'm a black American, but I'm going to rob you. Oh, you just can't stand the sight of us. So you little dusty rodents have this vitriol, have this image of us. And when you come here, we don't even have to know you. You could be here a week. And with how you see us, it comes off your actions. It comes off your body language. So you little dust bucket, you can't tell me shit. How we ignorant? How are we ignorant? Tell me how we ignorant. That a lost people with no spirit, and they looking at a group of people that already been here, but some that was sold making noise. Look at all these prominent people. Look at the civil rights era. Look at these inventors. Look at the jazz. Look at the country. Look at the rhythm and blues. Look at the bebop. It's not an order with the music genres, because you know it's a chronological timeline. But all of those music genres, we got Martin Luther King. We got so many people. You know all the names. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, so and so on. Frederick Douglass. All these prominent people from over there. Oh, those people that we saw. Oh my God, they're doing so much better over there. What are we doing? A group of people that don't even fucking put cement on their fucking ground. That don't even want to fix up their street. They don't even want to clean up. They don't even want to find a way to make shoes. Even currently, a group of people that did not advance. I'm not going to say a lot of the country don't, but a lot of y'all still do not. And y'all call us lazy. And y'all are the most lazy people. Y'all lazy. I don't call us lazy when you ain't doing shit over there. You got the nerve. I'm not going to shit up and sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, or whatever the case may be. We can't be friends and open arms to people that will spit in our face. Let me spit in your face. You're going to try to kill me. So why be friends to everybody that is figuratively in all the leagues spitting in our motherfucking face? Don't want us to get no reparations, but they want to receive our benefits that we kicked the door down for everybody to benefit. We were the face of getting laws passed. We was the face to be the first black to do this, the first black to do that, the first black to do this, the first black to do that. We kicked the door. Not the first African, not the first Jamaican, not the first Puerto Rican, not the first, none of you niggas. It was all my people. But cement is not a good thing. It's not, well, they could have made mud streets and made it smooth. They ain't do nothing. Then my yeah, hold on, let me speak to my landlord. Hold on, hello? Oh, what's going on? Well, I think he hung up. Anyway. So I'm trying to see where I can put my boxes at, man. Because I don't know where my garbage can at and put the box. I still got boxes that I came in with and shit. So I need to know where to fucking put it at anyway. But that's what I'm saying. And y'all got the nerve. Y'all really have the nerve. Y'all really have the nerve. Get out of here. You are lazy. You are lazy. You know why? Because you don't want to fix up where you live at. On that government, our government is the most powerful government in the world. And what did we do? We had to sacrifice and die to get where we are now for you to benefit, get the benefits that all of you people are receiving. And they call us lazy. We have a 400-year track record. Even to this day, I see black people working, even in a small town. Black people work. I mean, there's some that may not want to work, but you can't look at the little from the overall. There's always somebody in your hood, somebody in your family that just don't want to do nothing but smoke weed all day. That's not the fucking consensus of Black America. Anyway, I don't care if I piss you off, good. No, let me put the link in it. I don't want to know. You said, do you know many Africans are the most intelligent people in America? You stay self-hating. I feel for you. No. You're not the only ones that's intelligent. Y'all are not the only one that's intelligent. You're not the only ones. There's more black people in colleges than any other race. Are you fucking retarded? What are you talking about? Y'all just started. Y'all literally just started. Y'all think y'all at the top. Y'all think, I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to take each and last other race that's not from this country hundreds of years to even catch up. And by those hundreds of years, you still want to be behind hundreds of years to catch up due to everything that we've already done. Y'all making it seem like the little bit of you fucking Nigerians that got these fucking little jobs, that could be a fucking a physician or a doctor, all that. Do you think your numbers now equate to overall of what we already accomplished? And don't you know they handpick, they be moving you up for certain reasons? Like, look, y'all act like the little accomplishments that y'all has override everything that we are doing and have done already. I'm trying not to say. Look. Get on. Can you look? Let's have a conversation. Because all that keyboard karate. Here it is. Hit that link and get on. Yeah, whoever who's to the contrary, please please hit that link, Mr. Speaks. You hit that button. Get on. But I'm pretty sure you don't. You just wanna keyboard karate. But I'm not done. Let's continue. I'm not done. I'm pretty sure some of y'all
here and realize this is not our home. Y'all call us foreigners. Ghanaians call us that. We didn't make that word up. We didn't start calling ourselves that. We don't know that that's what y'all call the white people and the Chinese because we're not around them. But we know that that's what y'all call us. I ain't never heard the word before, Tabi, till I came to Ghana. Okay. Y'all invite us home. Let's talk about what y'all do to us. Starting from the fucking before we get to the airport, we got to have a visa that we pay for to even enter our home. We pay all this money for passports and visas to get here. We get to the airport, and as soon as you see a fucking blue passport, everybody's coming for us. Can you give me something small at the COVID place? You get to immigration. Can you give me something small? You get to baggage. Can you give me something small? A person grabbed a damn cart and put my bag on it and got mad because I gave him $5 because I only had hundreds because you come over here with hundreds to get the best, cash in rate. How about he looked at that and said, I don't want that. I said, what you mean you don't want it? I said, I want to know, what did you expect me to give you? He said $10. I said, so you want me to give you over 100 CDs for picking up a bag, putting it in a cart? He don't know this is like my 5th time coming through the airport. I have never seen nowhere in any country or state where people have openly, it says $60 for foreigners, $30 for locals, okay? You go to Cocoon Park, and I don't remember the price. Let's say $200 for foreigners, because that's what y'all call us, $40 for locals. You go to the castle, it's $60 for foreigners, $10 for locals. I ain't never seen that nowhere. I ain't never went nowhere in the U.S., Mexico, and Canada where it said you pay, if you a local, if you're from here, you pay $3 for a Coca-Cola, but if you're a foreigner, you pay $8 for a Coca-Cola. I ain't never seen that nowhere except Ghana. Nobody in the airport has ever asked me for no money for nothing. I have only seen that in Ghana. Now let's talk about the fact that y'all welcomed us home and how this process looks to me. According to y'all, the ones of us that were stolen, so let's talk about the process of coming home. We got stolen from our mother, our birth mother and father. 20 years later, we're probably 26 years old now. Our mother finds us and she said, baby, y'all come home. I miss you. Come back home. Get out them streets where they don't love you at and come home. So we drive, take a taxi, however we get to our mother's address, we get there. But before she let us come to the door, she says, oh, welcome home. But before you come in, can you pay me $300 to enter the door? That's the visa to come home. So, okay, we happy to be home. So we paid $300 to our mother to step foot in her house because we're excited to be home to the motherland, okay? We get in there and now it's dinner time. And she has plates on the table for the kids that grew up in the house. And she has a plate on the table for me and my sister who was stolen years ago. And she says, oh, my daughters, because you didn't grow up here, my children get to eat free that grew up here. But because you were stolen and you're just coming back, I have to charge you $20 for a plate. So me and my sister, we're so happy to be home. We're confused. We pay her $20 for a plate.
Do you hear that, man? Do you hear that? Mr. Speaks, you hear how your people is doing us? And look, you over there in London. Y'all just flee your homeland and y'all have the nerve. Look at you. But we are family. Thank you for that donation. What's the name? And I've actually pulled it up. I'm going to play it right now. Let me Takita. I'm gonna play that right now. In order to eat food, you have to spend money. The people who already live there, they eat first. And all this shit, do you hear what this lady that went to Ghana is saying? You people do not care. This is why we should not care. These people sold us. Some of us was already here before the slave trade, the Atlantic slave trade. We know that. I'm sticking with this part of history. Yeah, I'm sticking to that part of history. We know the other history, the natives. We know that history. All right, we hear about that. But this particular part of our history, they sold us and didn't care. Welcome home and still treated like a fucking stepchild, a foster child. Is that welcome home? No, you could be welcome if you have some money. Look what this lady has been going through. And we should have love for you. Nah, it bothers me. And I've never been this way, yo. It used to cross my mind, but I was still not. And some of the Africans that I meet, they cool. I got to give you this story. I'm going to play the rest. I just want to give you this story real quick. I was working at Walmart, Kearney, New Jersey, working in Walmart. This is 2013, 2014. I always had a job, too. Hustling, but I always been a working guy, too. So either or, I'm going to make it happen. But this African family came in. But it was the daughter, her ass was, I'm not going to hold you. Y'all know I'm going to go there. Ass was so right and plump. That shit in them jeans, that shit was crazy. And somehow we were just watching. Her family will go down another aisle. She'll come where I'm at and shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, we exchanged numbers and all that. Boy, I can't wait to put my thing in that. Okay, freak. Oh no, fuck this. I'm keeping it beautiful, cute too. That bitch called me on the phone and said, "You know what? I cannot talk to you anymore." I said, "Why?" This one have my Jeep too. I mean, my truck. I'm ready to pull up. That's me. You know what I mean? Fucking a park or something. You like, no, because my family see me give my number to you, and I cannot mess with you because my family don't want us to mess with any Black Americans. I said, "What?" You see, you like, no, I cannot call you anymore. So please don't call me anymore. Never spoke to the bitch again. You motherfuckers. Let me go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be all over the place because I'm really trying to be pressed for time because I don't want to be here too long, but I'm already here long. But let's go to your own brothers. Let's go to your own brother. Thank you, Takita, for telling me this. Let's go ahead. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This is how he explains how Africans hate Black Americans. Oh, this is your own Nigerian brother. Get out of here, man.
But heads anyway. That would be a perfect dynamic. So I went in there.
Why y'all hate us?
What? Well, you're Nigerian now. You need to talk to them. Why do you hate Shannon on me? For what? No, why do we don't hate? That's some bullshit.
Nah, y'all do. Y'all be hating.
No, wait a minute.
Y'all be sneak tip hating.
Wait, first of all, as me being raised here, I protect both. First of all, some Nigerians, they do sometimes, Africans in general, some of them do think they're better than African Americans, which is bullshit.
Right.
Because it's not the truth, because Africans are treated like shit in Africa. Colonization.
Yeah.
England, France. That's why you speak in French, not because you special.
Yeah.
Because they came and sat on your shit and said, you're going to speak what the fuck we speak.
Right.
The Dutch, all of them, Italian, all of those European countries came and colonized you, treated you like shit. I mean, you go to South Africa, white people are calling themselves Africans and they don't even look it. That's some gangster shit, don't you think? Right. I am from South Africa. No, you're not. You're Dutch. You just didn't know when the fuck to leave. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up. So that should tell you, and what African Americans have gone through, the fucking hell that they've gone through and still go through. How are you coming from that mentality and saying you thinking you better than them? Because you have an accent? Because for some reason, the white society in America tends to, Africa, he has an accent. It's a little different. It's like when you're British, like Idris said, when you have a British accent and you're Black. Hello, I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Oh, that's why they get to play us. Listen, British Black dudes are playing drug dealers. I thought Idris Elba was from Baltimore. I thought he was. He was like, yo, you motherfuckers don't understand. And then I'm watching BBC. When I did The Wire, I studied the ghetto in Baltimore. You sound like Lord Baltimore, motherfucker. What the fuck was that? And then this Driss guy, there's another Driss.
Yeah.
Snowfall.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this motherfucker's like, yo, cuz. And he's like, I took him. The fuck is this? You know, another because I don't know what it is. Something about this is just my theory. Something about that Black American accent. Hey man, fuck man. But hello. Oh. And we'll let Idris play that, but then when he gets back to his normal self, we get to hear James Bond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't want to hear that. It's something about that. I don't know. I think it's just a little weird. It's like African Americans go through hell, but everybody copies African Americans.
Right.
Everybody does. I've been to a lot of countries. You've been to a lot of countries. I've been to a lot.
I've been to a lot of countries.
You ain't been to a lot of countries. You're so Southern. He's like, I mean, I'll go.
I've been to a lot of states.
A lot of states. God damn. I mean, I go fishing over there. Yeah. So damn. And out here, my RV out there.
Yeah.
Like my grandma said, man, if you ain't got nothing to do, stay where you at. but listen, I'm saying when I've been to China, I actually performed. I was the first American to perform in Russia in 2018 in Moscow. And black shit is everywhere. Hip hop, there's Russian hip hop. I was in Lithuania, went to a Lithuanian hip hop club. I was the only black dude there, and they were all grabbing their dicks, and I'm like this. Hi guys, hello, hi. That's our culture. Yeah. China, everywhere is hip hop. When I was in Japan, when I was in Korea, black people are copied. All that K-pop is just nothing but fucking a New Edition. It's all black shit everywhere. African American, I think the African American culture is the strongest culture on the planet. Period. Because even Africans are going, yo, nigga, man, fuck all that shit, nigga. Really? You sound stupid, man. This nigga got a lot of nerve, man. I was just saying, though, man, nigga. Shut up. The fuck out of here. Michael Blackson does it, but he's fucking around.
Right.
But there's people doing it. I see they got these reality shows, these African reality shows. And she's like, shit, that bitch, I know that bitch not talking to me like that. Well, really? What?
They got Real Housewives of Africa.
They got shit like that now. Nigeria got Nollywood and all. Hell, it's the third largest movie. But they're acting like they're taking from African American shit.
Right.
You know, a lot of them are taking it. Some people may not agree, but it's facts. And it's like, why are you shitting on African? And every African is not shitting on African American. That's bullshit.
Right.
But it's like it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Because.
And this is what I want to expound on too. Even before black people talking like how we do, yo, what up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Yo, fuck that. Oh, you capping? Oh, you fronting? Or before the real hip hop kind of slang. Let's take it back. We was being copied then. We talking about how they was speaking in the 70s. Solid. Brother, soul brother. We was talking like that before all the nigger shit. We always had that swag. So that's why I hate when they say, yo, my nigga and all this shit. That's cool because that's how some of us talk now. But overall, our swag is crazy. Our saying is crazy. Everything about us is crazy. Everybody mimic our shit, man. Crazy? Are you retarded? And I'm talking about the ones who are educated. The regular black American guy. All black Americans don't speak niggerish. So you saying my grandma do that? My grandma? She speak that. What up, nigga? Skip. We ain't gonna do no dub C shit. It's a multi-layer thing that we have. It's not it's not one-dimensional. We have so many styles of flavor. And it's smoother than a baby's ass. It's smoother than MJ's moonwalk. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Intellectually. See, when we talk about the black American experience, we always focus on the nigger shit, the nigger shit, the hip-hop nigger shit, the shit how we talk now. No. Is many fucking layers. Stop focusing on one particular part of our slang and our vernacular. We are so talented, so well groomed, so well educated, so well rounded. have a swagger on top of intellect, on top of that. And the sayings, the dancing, the dress. Come on, man. All y'all have to play catch up. And this dude, so that's why I'm saying, you know why I'm not going to pay attention to you anymore? Because it doesn't matter how truthful the information is and the evidence are. Your only defense mechanism is to act like how you're acting now. So I get it. It's a defense mechanism. It's okay, but we know who y'all people are. And I'm gonna say the majority. So only thing you're doing is just a defense mechanism. That's it, because you know your feelings is hurt. That's on you. But I'm not done. All right, I'm gonna hurry up and get this over. But at the end of the day, get the fuck out of here, man. Only thing I'm saying is all Black Americans, listen, man, just treat people accordingly, but we have to stick together. And when I mean culturally, we have to protect our culture. We have to protect it. We have to protect everything that we have created. And I'm not just talking about hip hop, everything that we fought for, everything that we have done, everything that's owed to us. We have to protect that. Everybody that come here has an agenda. It's to live a better life because they came from a dirty, filthy, sabotage land that they just left. They came here so they could eat better. They could wash up better. They could cook their food. All this crazy shit that everybody be talking about. Y'all came here because your land is horrible. But y'all got blue water. You can see your feet in the water. We can't even see our feet in our water. Why y'all here? Y'all have the beautiful skies, the beautiful water, fruit in abundance. Why are you here? You eat fish, you're vegans. I'm talking about the island people, all that stuff from your country. That we live longer because we eat raw foods, no pesticides, no nothing. Why are you here? Everything that you can do here, you can do in your own place. And this is not for all of you. This is only for the people who literally look at us with disgust or try to play us and talk about our culture. And our culture is the dominant, most copied, most appropriated, most mimicked, all that is synonymous. Culture. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. I'm going to say this again. I always like to say this. Let's do from 1865 how we looked, how we dressed, how we evolved, how we created, what we cooked, barriers we broke down, every accomplishment on, like everything, against any culture, any island, any country, side by side, every year as an advancement until right now. And look at the difference. We have surpassed all of you by hundreds of years. So kudos to the ones that's making it in America. That's fine. But that is peanuts to what we already have done and still continuing to do. So what you're saying means nothing to me. What you gonna say? They have no argument. And I'm gonna end on this. I'd rather go to this dude because he's been putting y'all people in y'all place for a minute. Hold on. And let's not forget, this is what I was trying to get in touch with Tariq Nasheed on this, because y'all know I wasn't the first one, but one of the first ones that really played this, because I was talking about this in 2001, 2021. I still got it on my stream, y'all. So that's how long I've been playing this. I want to know if he played some of this on his documentary. Not some of this, but had still frames and had quotations of what they said. And this is involving hip hop and the Black American influence.
Actually, Jamaicans took it from Black American genres, soul, rhythm, and blues.
It all came from the American R&B music, you know, because we're always being influenced by the impressions, all them soul R&B groups.
Influenced by all of the American musicians, song for song. I paraphrase that.
We would listen to a Dionne Warwick song and try to sing it exactly as Dionne did it. If you are a group, you would try to study the Supremes, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. If there was a group who comes from abroad to our shores, we would want to go and see them because they have something to teach us.
Yes. We were the influence, period. I get you. My son is calling. What's up, Omari? I'm live right now. What's up, Daddy? What's up? What's going on?
What's up?
Ain't nothing. How you doing? Say what's up to the people real quick. Yes, again. Say, stop. Say what's up, man. Say what's up. Yeah, you're a funny little dude. Stop doing that, man. Nut. What?
Show called Invincible.
No. No, I never heard of it. Invincible? Mm-mm. Oh, okay. Okay, you got a link? Yeah. Okay. All right, well, Daddy, let me call you back. I'll be finished in a minute, like another 20, 25 minutes. I'll call you back. Hey, hold on, you got school tomorrow, nigga. What you doing? Oh, yeah, Memorial Day. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. All right? All right, love you, man. Bye. I got you. We're going to go half on the PS5. I got you. Bye. On that damn PS5. He going to kill me. All right. This is not the video, but I got something for you. Fuck it. How long I been here? Fuck it. I stay on a little bit longer. Oh, shit. Uncle Charles, what happened now?
Man,
let's get it.
Let me tell you something, Mike. Listening to you listening to you laying all this fucking knowledge down, it got me fucking riled up right now. Let me say this to the listening public. I'm gonna say this only one goddamn time. Why are you in this country right now? Are you fourth on the list, or are you fifth on the fucking list, or sixth on the list? How in the fuck can people come across the border, come over here and establish a business and get a check from the government, and yet still you scraping and scrounging for money and how to pay your motherfucking bills? Now, ladies, I understand how y'all roll. I understand how y'all want peace, security, and you want finances. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't pass that nigga on the corner that's dumping garbage or picking up garbage on Thursday. That might be the best nigga you can get with right now because it's fucked up out here. And when somebody asks you where your man work at, he work at the garbage company. What the fuck has that got to do with anything? The motherfucking bills paid. Show real. The motherfucking bills paid. I don't give a damn if he work at the garbage company. He ain't got no motherfucking teeth. That's your nigga. Let that nigga work. Let that nigga pay them bills. And see, I'm telling you, ladies, I'm telling you before he get any further, we are last on the list. How in the fuck can these people come across the border, get a check, and establish credit? When over here, I can't even fucking repair my fucking credit. Once my shit broke, it's broke. I can't even go and get a motherfucking bag spread out of the fucking store without them checking my motherfucking credit. Yeah, I tell you what, fellas, y'all, you know what it is. They don't want you to be ahead. They don't want you to be the man. A black man is the most feared man on planet Earth, the most spiritual man on planet Earth. They scared of you. That's why you keep finding niggas coming up missing. Oh, part of that nigga over in the motherfucking woods and the other part behind Walmart. Well, somebody don't got this nigga. Be careful. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm saying is that how in the fuck can New Yorkers be going through that shit up there, what they going through, and motherfuckers can come in and get a motherfucking check? Now, you got some people on food stamps, and I ain't putting them down because I was on the motherfuckers for a while. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tapped into every fucking resource. I got food stamps. I went to the Salvation Army. I went every motherfucking well. You gonna give it to me because I need it, and you gonna give it to me. But now you can't do that. Say you go get food stamps now. You got a family of 5. Well, if you make $1 more over, they're gonna knock them food stamps down to $45. Ladies, a woman's time clock don't have that much time. See, find that man. Go get that man that dumped that garbage. Go get that man that paint that house. Go get that motherfucker. Because he got Blue Cross and Blue Shield. And if you lose every one of your motherfucking teeth out your mouth, the motherfucker can replace him because he got a fucking job. Don't wait, ladies, till your time clock run out. Don't wait till it run out and then you don't look in the mirror and now your ass ain't 25 no more. You ain't 35. Your ass is 55. And I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna be knocked down to a dude that's a big ass truck driver dipped in oil. And that nigga, when he come in, you're gonna have to get up or you're gonna have to sit on that nigga one thing or another. But that's what you've been left with. See? Because you let the time run out. Grab that man that's working in that dentist's office, in that doctor's office. Grab that motherfucker. Take him home with you. I don't give a damn how you have to done carnivores with that nigga. Get him up out of there. That's right, because you need security and you need them bills paid. We are not getting treated the way we're supposed to get treated. Trump come up there and got 4,000 people in the Bronx. That nigga rolled up in that bitch. And he had all the people out there. You know why? Because he's not a motherfucking politician. The motherfucker is a goddamn renegade. What I mean is that if you making your money, get your fucking money. Whatever the fuck you do, get your money. This is how it works. See, but no, we got a president up there now. This nigga up there can't get through 2 lines of his speech, and then you look back up there and that nigga sleep. That nigga tell me, thank you, Texas. Nigga, you in Iowa. Nigga ain't nobody, he don't know where the fuck he at. Kamala Harris. That's another one. That chameleon. That's right. She adjusted whatever environment she in. And that's like that lady said. That lady said, oh, you're an Indian on the cooking show. She said, you're an Indian, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna make up your goddamn mind. You're Indian, you're white, you're black, you don't talk about your dad. How come you don't never talk about your daddy? See? You see how she got on up there? And her husband knew what she was doing. And he stepped the fuck out the way because he saw the big picture. He said, I don't give a fuck who you rolling around with. Hell, my light's paid. I got plenty of food. I can take trips. I can do all this shit. Why? Because she provided it. And she said, babe, you're going to have to stay out my way. So when I spread my wings, I'll be able to fly. And you get the fuck out the way. And that nigga did. This is how it works. You are number 1 on the list, my brothers and sisters. Don't let nobody tell you you're not. But they play this image up on TV, the goddamn Precious, and they think every nigga in the world is somebody on Precious. Everybody ain't no demon. Everybody ain't no motherfucking demon, and everybody ain't no motherfucking Satanist. And some people can live for a living and they work for a damn living. Don't let nobody fuck with your mentality. See, this is why they having a hard time with you. That's why they coming across the border, because they can't fucking control you no more. See, back then, you had 15 and 16 jobs. Now, it ain't no motherfucking jobs. See, you in now fixing their bed and taking care of that snotty-nosed ass little boy, smart ass. He need to take his ass and get his ass whooped because he already talking back and calling folks out their name. Let me show you how it works, little man. Go get me that fucking belt, and I'm finna warm your fucking cheeks up with it. This is how it gonna work. Stop being like we gotta stop and wake up. We gotta say, hey man, what about our shit? The Indians got their shit, huh? The Jews got their shit. What my motherfucking shit? That's what I want to know, and that's all I got to say, man. I'm sorry, man, but you got me fucking fired up, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit, you about to get me fired up again. Yeah, because that shit is true. It gets on my nerve that everybody do not want to see Black Americans flourish. And I mean that because Black Americans is the only ethnic group out of every Black person on the planet who will stand up, who will demand what's rightfully ours, that's not going to sit and bend and conform None of that. That's why they have all these other people coming in, because they're not gonna ruffle any feathers. We are the only heartbeat of the fucking planet that's gonna stand up. Everybody else is gonna be bitches, put their tail between their legs and say, yes, master, please don't revoke my green card. That's why we are being undermined. That's why. Because we ain't no suckers. Everybody put their tail between their legs. That's it.
Yeah. And see, that's what I'm saying. Man, you got to understand. Look at Malcolm X. Malcolm X did a speech over at, I think, Michigan State. And when it was over with, the guy said, Malcolm, we in trouble now. He said, what you mean, Brother Steve? You told these people how the motherfucking government work. You can't do that. 3 months later, Malcolm was dead. This is not a game no more. This is nothing to be fucking playing around with. Listen, you only woke when you want to be woke. Let me tell you something. Fuck Soul Train. Fuck Soul Train, because that nigga Don Kennedy on there. That nigga had a bunch of niggas on that dancing, and all of a sudden that was the #1 thing in the country. Next thing you know, you see white folks on there because they can't never let you have what you need to have. Don Kennedy, they wouldn't let niggas have that, but Don Kennedy was different. He wasn't a regular nigga. Don Kennedy went up there to the penthouse, got him a brunette and a blonde, and he said, I'll bring him back, and Don didn't come back. They had to call this nigga house, say, hey, Don, did you leave here with 2 white girls? Yeah. He said, well, where they at? He said, well, they back there in my room back there. Don, you got to bring them goddamn white women back home, man. You can't keep them goddamn girls, man. They're going to lock you the fuck up. But Don Kelly didn't give a fuck. Now, I get it any way I can get it. Now, I tell you, give me 2 of them, goddamn, give me 2. That's Duncan News. Fuck that bullshit. I want the American dream. I want that red hair. I want that brunette. And I want that fucking blonde. That's what I want. And Don Cornelius got it. It's going to be soul and peace and love on Soul Train. Fuck Soul Train. Soul Train can't make you pay your bills. I don't give a fuck who owns Soul Train. Because there ain't going to be able to nigga come out there with a tuxedo on and the rest of the damn dress. That's why I can't understand. And this other nigga called Saucy Montana. Now, let me tell you something. Nigga, of all the names you can name yourself, you nigga look like a rapper. But this nigga come out there, he called himself Saucy Montana, and his fingernails blood red. And do you want to go over that nigga house by accident? I don't think so. And you tell her, pick that up for me. Next thing you know, you don't see no more white. He done dragged you up in the house. And he got your motherfucking legs up in there. Man, come on, man. You can't sit here and say I'm a black man and I'm trying to make a difference in my family, and we catch you behind the package store with your pants down with another man. What the fuck is going on with this? I thought you said black power, but I guess you own some other kind of power. Now, I don't get it. See, they're trying to fuck you up in the mind. They got these commercials on Cheerios, and they got the black daddy and the white mama. What is up with that? What the fuck is up with that? Let me show y'all what's power and what ain't. And I'm getting the fuck up off here. They had a shooting in the Jewish community up there in New York. A fucking shooting. One of the Jews, you know, with that top hat with them little curves, them little motherfuckers don't play. They carry sawed-off shotguns up under their fucking coat. Well, they got a shooting up there, and New York finest rolled up to the Jewish community, and there was a line of Jews up there interlocking their arms. They said, we got to come in there. Somebody don't got shot. He said, you ain't coming in here. If anybody got shot in here, we'll find out who did it. And you know what the motherfucking police from New York did? They set up a perimeter. Nigga, that's power. But do that shit in Harlem, in the Bronx, in the boogie down Bronx, and said somebody don't got shot, and the police said, we'll just pull up a perimeter. No, nigga, it don't work like that. They coming in, nigga. Why? Because they think you don't have no power. How the fuck can the New York police be scared of a Jew neighborhood that ain't got no more than maybe 4,000 people? But here it is, it got damn near 20,000 niggas, and yet they can run on up in there and pull everybody bed up out of there and get everybody up out of there and put them in handcuffs. How the fuck do that work? See? They can't control us anymore. Yeah, they can't control us anymore. And even if you one of those strong big niggas doing the slavery days, she don't want that nigga. This nigga done took all kinds of grape juice and all kinds of shit, and he can't get it up. He can't get it. But that nigga out there that's pouring in hot water, that nigga is at least 10 miles long. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get him because my husband ain't helping me out no motherfucking more. And then she go get him, and he go ahead and knock it out the back, knock her out the damn back, and put her in her ass and unconscious. And then, goddamn it, that's who she with. And then all of a sudden, here come a little light skinned baby. We don't know where the fuck he came from, but he don't show the fuck up. This is how it works. They can't own us anymore, bro. And that's all I gotta say, man.
Hey man, salute Uncle Charles. You know I appreciate you, King.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace, man. Yeah, man. We definitely lack a lot of power, but we are powerful, and we just not utilizing it. And everybody I don't want to say everybody, but we have to watch out for other people that is not Black American because they may not have our best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? If you have the juice, they get through to you to get whatever, they will do that. However, they will even be used against us because they don't identify with us. I'm not saying all, but I'm going to look at it as most of them because a lot of people who came here is not going to ruffle any feathers to go back to their homeland. So they will do anything and in fact replace us. That's how I feel. But for those who's not like that, it's all love. But we have to look at all the possible things that can hurt our group. Everybody that come in has their own agenda on what they want to do for their family. That's why if one particular family movement is black, they're going to make sure damn near everybody that's their ethnic background going to move within that same area because they identify with their own people. They can relate. They have something in common. The language, the food, the agenda, the green card. They come from the same land. They know how it is. So they want to come here and thrive. And so for so on. So everybody has their own particular agenda for their group. We need to have the same thing for our own. Everybody can do for their own, but us, we are divisive. We cannot let other people's projections or perceptions of us affect our goal. We have to start being unapologetic because we feel like we hurting other people's feelings. How are we doing that? By organizing, having a 12 to 20 step plan, an agenda to execute to solidify our own political, economical, academical, so if it's so on agenda to protect us. Because I am telling you, everybody from other cultures, not all, but what we are seeing in reality, in real time, the consensus show they don't give a fuck about us. Plain and simple, black people, we have to wake up us as a group. And we are the only ethnic group that has the post-dominant culture of most affectious, all those words, whatever the fuck. But most importantly, we are a threat to everyone because we will stand up for what's rightfully ours. It's almost like the gnat at the barbecue. Get out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Because they want us to be the yes men, like every other people from every other culture, because they are yes men. They don't identify with our show. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna play this video, then I'm going. I've been here too long. But how is it you Hispanics, you Haitians, you Jamaicans, all you Caribbean Trinities, all of the above, and you Africans, we've been through the same shit, bro. We experienced the same shit, bro. In history, we experienced the same shit. It was dropped off. Lynched, hung, killed. I gotta get that more double tape on that shit. We went through similar atrocities. We just happened to be the real rose that grew through the concrete, that set the tone of change. There is no way around that because the proof is in the pudding. How can you hate on us when we have the same similar story? Our stories are similar, but we are the ones who kicked the door down. We stepped up. Y'all didn't. And that's where the problem lies. That's why they're going to make sure everybody else gets involved and they push us down. We have to collectively organize ourselves, and we can't keep doing this shit on a live broadcast. It's not everybody's fucking business. However, this is how we communicate. But we have to get off these computers. And I don't mean organize to fight and kill and retaliate. No, that's not what I'm saying. We have to protect our shit. But we have to get ourselves mentally strong, politically, economically, and keep our ethnic group intact, because everybody don't like our group. They know we full of greatness. They just focus on the nigger shit, the real negative shit. But knowing damn well they want to mirror what they see. Because all black people, I'm gonna say that because I want to go on a whole tangent, but all black people is not lazy that don't want to work. That's why I hate when they say that. I really hate that. I really hate that because it's not true. It's not true. And if that was the case, why are you here working? You hard-working, most advanced people, and you couldn't do it in your own fucking land. Your land looked like shit. Yes, you got all the fruits and the river streams and the waterfalls and the forests, all of that. Beautiful scenery, all of that. And guess what? You ain't doing shit. Maintain it, reinvent, advance it. Nope, the Chinese then took over Jamaica. It's not even Jamaica no more. Y'all already know what the deal is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what they're doing in them towns where they're making I think plastic. It's some kind of thing that they're doing, and it's kicking everybody out of the towns, and there's so much stuff that's going on there. The Chinese is in Africa. The Arabians is still slaughtering Africans to this very second that I'm talking, and y'all doing nothing about it. Y'all fleeing all that shit and the shit that you just left from, and you have the nerve to come here and talk the stuff that you left, that you just left, and you have the nerve. You get a little job, you're able to buy a new hat, a new shirt. You're able to flush a toilet, you're able to wipe your ass with tissue. You can flick the light on. You got lights. You will go outside, you see cars going by. You get a taste of that. You better than everybody. I'm not just specifically talking about our black brothers and sisters from the diaspora in the islands. I'm talking about all the other ones too. You Indians too, Chinese too, you, especially the European dudes come from slums and stuff. All that stuff, all of y'all, and y'all be having the nerve. So we are the butt of everybody's jokes, so we won't joke on them. That's all it is. They're embarrassed about themselves, so they have to highlight our, I guess, negative attributes about ourselves to make themselves feel good. Who you talking to, Danny R? Evidently, you came in late, so whatever it is, you can just leave now. So you don't know me, so you can go about your business, bro. So F you and the boat you came on, and that's real shit. All right, damn. All right, I'm gonna leave in a couple of minutes. Let's go here. So this was going on, and they come here talking crazy. That's what y'all going through. You talk. This is he beat his wife, whoever. This is the dude too. I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna end on this. This is the one I really wanted to go to. He beat up on the females. All these. Oh, this is nothing. Oh, let's go here.
Only 11. I am very excited. So I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Elijah Priestley is the youngest person ever to receive a full scholarship to Southern University, a historically black college in Baton Rouge. He's just starting his first semester with much older classmates.
He was always engaged, always teaching the class, which was surprising. He knew way more than a lot of students.
What really strikes me is when some people think that I'm 15. All right. Either I'm a tall 11-year-old or a short 15-year-old.
A sense of humor and discipline beyond his years. The university says even a genius needs guidance and support.
He's more than just a student. He's more than just a prodigy. And he's going to fit in very well as he already does here at Southern University.
Already an inspiration on and off campus.
And he is not the only one. There's so many Black American kid geniuses. Let's not. They always want to have to focus on the negative to make themselves feel good. So don't ever let these people play games, man. The only thing you got to do is just hit them with truth. That is all. That is all. Just hit them with the truth. And look at that. What's going on over there in West? Okay. And people coming over here, look exactly what they're doing too. Okay. I'm not even gonna go there. That we're gonna leave that one right there. Look at this. Oh, excuse me. Damn. I'm gonna definitely delete that. Edit that one out. Let me say this. Oh, that's Arabian beating and torturing an African in the chair right there. And this is happening now. This is what they fleeing from, and they come in with their nose in the air. Man, like, come on, man. That's a monkey head. There's so, I swear on everything. Because I was actually looking for the video. And I think they took it down. There was a video. If anybody can find it, you can send it to me before I get off. There was a video of a group of African people in the Congo. 2024. African slaves, masters, if you will, selling their own little kids because they look young. They were like jumping up and doing all this stuff. It was on the lake. It was real money around them. But that was what was going on. They sent them to work in the Congo. And there's no Chinese, there's no white people, there's none with those black motherfuckers just selling them off. I wanted to play that. They took it down right now. And y'all doing it to your own people. What they're doing right now on that continent to their own people. And y'all want to talk about xenophobe. Y'all the most xenophobe people on the planet. Y'all don't get along. Y'all tribal. Can I find it? What they're doing? Hold on. Hold up. And I just seen it earlier today. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Excuse me. Get out of there. Oh, that was crazy. Is this thing? But no. But listen to. I think this is the one I wanted to play. Not the selling of the kids because it's no longer on here. Listen to this. 19 schools closed as bandits captured 3 villages in Baringo North in Kenya. 19 schools closed as bandits captured 3. Okay, the same thing.
A criminal gang closing schools is unfortunate, and it should not be in this century. It should not be in this time. And we have been asking the government, and we continue asking them to make sure that one, they protect life and properties, and more so they protect our children in schools, and make sure that we send the police and the special units to protect our schools, so that our children are able to learn without fear of being attacked.
There is this issue of students not going to school.
But I say all that to say, all of the hideous things that your people is doing to each other. You get black on black crime. Look at that African on African crime. It's horrendous. The atrocities that y'all commit on yourselves in your country is far beyond the treacherous things that we could have possibly done here. Y'all run into villages, kill, rape the girls and the mothers, and all of that, and kill off the men. This is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. This is the stuff that you come from. You want to talk about the good, the ghetto, the hood, the ghetto. Our ghetto is the Taj Mahal compared to your village, sir, ma'am. Somebody tell me when I'm lying. Somebody tell me when I'm lying and I stop. Let me see if there's any more. Then I'm gone. It was crazy that a lot of what's like ZZ Smile says about the child minors. You know what I'm saying? Those minerals and stuff that they use for the computers, you should see this. This is I forgot the material what it is. That probably from one of them shits. But for everything, a lot of stuff that's happening in Africa, man, a lot of the minerals and the resources, it's coming from there, man. It's unfortunate. Y'all ain't doing nothing about it and have the nerve, bro. We fought for hours, man. We literally did. We bled for this. We bled and died. We bled for hours, man. You can't tell us nothing. You riding off our coattail. We kick down the doors for everybody. When you look at those old footages and everything, you don't see not near Puerto Rican. You don't see not near Asian. You don't see not near African. You don't see no near Jamaican. You don't see no near Irish. You don't see nobody the fuck else. You see my people. And then here come everybody else. And all of you have nerve. Let me end on this note, because I'm definitely getting out of here. I'm going to eat and I got to go to work tomorrow. I just subscribed to his page too. Damn, what's his name again?
Why don't you feel comfortable dressing in African gear?
Oh, in public?
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
That's crazy.
Let me tell you why. I don't even wear it for like family weddings and special occasions. I wouldn't be wearing it outside in public.
Why are you only African when you with your family? But outside of your family, you're Black American.
I wasn't. You know what? I wasn't going like that. Like,
and the reason I asked you this because right now you're young.
Yeah, sure.
You get to really ask yourself these questions when you're growing up. Like, why am I only acting African when I'm with my African family, but when I'm outside,
You don't really act African.
Yeah.
When you say acting, you talking about like what we dress. I know I claim and I act African like in a way. Do you know what I mean? But
You don't act African. You got tied it up. This is not
no, but like, do you know what it is?
not African, bro.
I wasn't born and raised there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was born and raised here.
But it's your culture. Like, it's your.
It's true,
You
yeah.
home, you eat food with it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you probably don't even talk like this.
Oh, if I speak to my mom?
Yeah. I know some Africans switch up their dialect.
They do.
You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
You do that out here. Like,
Yeah, we do that. Even when we're like, when we're
you
out.
code switch.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's just maybe.
This shit gets on my nerves. It really does. I gotta find this dude page again. What's somebody telling me his name? I'm gonna go to some videos. I fucking hacked it though. Come on, I did subscribe to him. Follow him. I'm gonna play a little more because it's something that I wanted to show too. She'll be coming. Damn. I be having a nerve, man. I'm just tired of y'all, bro. On so many levels, I'm tired of y'all. I really am. I'm tired. I don't care. I'm tired of y'all, bro. On so many levels. This was the girl that was talking. I've been here so long. I'm tired now. I'm just tired. Let me play it for the Archie speech.
Then they're Nigerian or Senegalese or whatever country they're from, and then at some point they're Black. But Africans don't put Black high up on their identity well as much as African Americans do. And that is for legitimate reasons on both ends. And so when an African is coming to the United States, they're thinking to themselves, okay, I'm an immigrant here. I have to do my best for myself and my family back home. The sacrifices that took for me to get here were no light work. Okay, so I need to really align myself with what's going to make me successful in this country. And because it's the United States, it's the dominant culture, which is white American culture. And so Africans are going to instinctively ally themselves with the culture that's going to give them the most success. I mean, African Americans even admit that they have to code switch to be successful here because that's what brings success. And so Africans are like, all right, we'll do that. And it also doesn't help that for a long time, Africans are fed a very negative view of Black American culture, and that's its own propaganda. But because Africans are so conservative and they're coming to a country where Black Americans have been labeled as the antithesis to this conservative traditional family values, they have, if anything, more in common with Southern Baptist white racist people. But that aside, going back to identity markers, Black Americans put Black first and foremost, and then everything else goes below it. And so they're thinking when another Black people come to our country, they're going to want to integrate with us, the other Black people, because Black comes first. And they get quickly disappointed in realizing that for Africans, Black and the identity and that coming is not first. Their immigrant identity comes first, and then their country. And if anything, for us as Africans to feel like that's my brother, that's my brethren, or whatever, you have to come from the same tribe as us because we have so many Black people.
Xenophobic. You have to come from your tribe. But did you have to come from our tribe when we fought for immigration, for our brothers and sisters to get it? This is what I'm saying. These people, we can't trust them. Sorry. Can't. But they didn't say that. We didn't say that when we fought for everybody, though. See that? This is what I'm just saying. I'm just tired of all of them. I'm so tired. And I mean that shit. What's this? Here we go, right here. I want to play this one. I'm just saying, I am tired. And I think we all should be tired of it. Keep them. This is what, yeah. I'm going to say it at the end. Let me write it down. Because I may forget. Okay. So I might forget. Getting old. You seen this one?
It's in California. Bro, what is it? I don't. You know what Tupac from? No? Man, what? What cities? Yeah. No, I don't know what city he's from. I know he's from the west side, though. I know he's from the west side, but I don't know where the west side. Where? What shirt? Oh, you got the shirt on. I know, you know what I'm saying? The shirt has some drip, you know what I'm saying? But I even know what state is he from? Like, I'm trying to think. You don't know where Tupac's from? Sorry. I might be wrong though. Is it California? Is it California?
Y'all niggas is corny. It hurts. Salute to that FBA brother that's from New York who lives in London and is just showing these people that they are mimicking a culture that they don't even know about, that they hate, but you to be cool. How many times I got to tell everybody that everybody use Black American culture only to feel cool, to dress cool, to talk cool, steal the swag, to get the brownie points, to get in when they fit in, and separate when they need to. We are only these stepping stools for everybody. They only be around just to be fucking cool. Because we are the coolest of the coolest. That's it, bro. I'm not saying ain't no sincere people that you know, you may be cool with and they from a different, you know, ethnicity and all that's cool. I grew up with a lot of them. But I'm just getting older now. I'm more wiser than the little Dorian, the little Mike, Mike Larry. I'm grown now. I see the world different now. I still got love for those I encountered along my journey. But at this present stage in time, everything else, especially the ones that I don't know, the ones that I grew up with, the ones that I really been in contact with, my Jamaicans, my Haitians, my Dominicans, my Puerto Ricans, I love y'all. Because I experienced that respect, that love. So for those that I already encountered during my journey in this lifetime, we straight. But as of now, as a grown man, the people that I don't know from all these other ethnicities and what I see and how we being treated, oh nigga, we putting a stop to it right now. That's what I'm talking about. So if y'all think I'm just hating on other cultures, fuck you. I got a lot of people from different cultures that I love, fuck with. From 8 years old to 43 where I'm at now, long time knowing each other. So don't get it twisted. Just that I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers now. A lot of you niggas. A lot of y'all. God damn, I'm gonna be here for 4 hours fucking with y'all. But I'm not. Let's listen to these dumb fucking
The question is, like, why did he like this?
Why would I walk around here, everybody be like, oh, man, this they dumb, they this.
The question is, like, why did he say that?
Yeah.
Because, bro, we see videos, like, you don't know where the countries are, like, you ask them where, like, where's maps? I don't know that. We see some dumb shit, some videos. The stuff that they're saying, it's like, bro, it just pisses me off.
Like,
you know
what? Like what?
Math.
Big one, geography or math?
Let's say
geography. You guys know geography?
I'll say math.
You know math?
Yeah.
Come closer. Here we go. You're not gonna take too long, right?
No, we good.
Film it. We're gonna be fast, right? You're not gonna sit there forever, right? Are you ready? Here we go. What's 100,000 minus 10? Go.
999,000.
Sorry, say it again.
Say that number. 999. Wait, 100. Wait, you said 100,000. Geography. Oh. 900. Oh, I thought you said 100. You're like stupid right now.
Hold on, there's some more. Let's listen to a couple.
So far. I'll be honest, I feel really bad for you guys.
I got a question for you though. Yeah. How you finding England so far?
I'll be honest, I feel really bad for you guys. Yeah, it's not it.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for you. A lot of you guys are very talented. You have a lot of ambition. You could be a model, no cap, all facts, no homo, no diddy. But you could be a model. But there's not that many opportunities out here, not many spaces for like people to actually express themselves. Everybody's always allow it. No one wants you to be the person you want to be. Yeah. And then your peers don't even motivate y'all, inspire y'all. They say, "Are you doing too much?" You know. So they kind of put you all down. I really feel bad for you guys. Like it's crazy. But besides that, it is what you see in the pictures. I like the London aesthetic where everybody's wearing black, or everybody got trench coats. It's always raining. It's moody. People say that Americans don't have national dishes or signature food. You know, got chopped cheese. Yeah. Chopped cheese. I want to try that. See, all right. So you guys like America?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think that the perspective of being like dumb Americans is like out of pocket? I think it makes y'all look stupid when y'all say that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right, cool. After today, my perspective's changed a little bit.
Seriously?
Yeah, my perspective's changed.
All right, get it. Oh my God.
As of today, so that means he's still been thinking about it. As of today, and he said a little bit. You see that? Okay, but somehow you just still want to copy. I'm gonna go to where the girls are.
London or UK, they always say like, "Oh, Americans are dumb. Americans are."
You man are a bit slow.
Name five countries outside of America: Romania, Bulgaria, England, Italy, and Germany. A lot of man. Bro, so what is it? Geography?
Yeah. No, anything.
Anything? You didn't know where Nike came from. You don't know how to say caramel properly. What do you mean? Garage. Nah. You guys say caramel. What's that called? What's that called? You call it a bin. We call it the garbage.
No, you don't say trash can.
No, we can call it trash can. You call it a trash can, but how does that make somebody dumb though?
No, I don't think that makes you look dumb.
Like, what is it? Like, why do you call us dumb? Like,
you don't just have. I don't like your intelligence.
I'm closer.
You know what it is as well? You don't have multiple choice exams for your final exams.
Exactly. So because we train differently, that's the reason. I would say that makes sense to you.
No, but I'm saying.
It's another one I'm trying to find, but you get the sense of how people think. Is this? Yeah, I think this is it. This is it. Check it out.
What makes Americans?
They're not dumb, but they're just not as smart as them.
Yeah, tell me about that. In terms of like, why don't you know what country you're from? Why are you saying America or New York?
Because,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So you guys don't understand like how America is its own country and continent.
Like I've met some Americans where they'll be like, oh yeah, like my parents are Jamaican and stuff, but they're just like.
But those are not like you've never heard of foundational Black Americans. No, you never heard that there were American Black people in America before Christopher Columbus came and colonized America.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So when you say where they're from,
but still, you can't just be from America.
Why? Are you from Africa?
No.
All right, so how can you not be from just America? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, you know what you in.
I'm like seriously, doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like even the slaves, even the 500,000 slaves that transitioned over to America were there for almost 400 years. So are they considered American as well?
Yeah.
So when people say that Americans don't even know where they come from, how does that isn't that weird?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying now, from your perspective. I'm lying, by the way.
Oh my God.
All right, I've been here long enough, but you really get to see exactly how people think about us. So all the people from Haiti, Trinidad, Africa, Jamaica, or whatever, right? Let's just say the island people and the people from Brazil. Y'all can claim that you know where you're from. You're from Jamaica. You know where you're from Trinidad. So off and so on. And been there for some hundreds of years. That's your homeland, that's your flag. And that's your culture. We've been here before Christopher Columbus. But if you wanna, we could take it from the Atlantic slave trade, close to 500 years. This is not our land. We don't have a culture. The same people you say don't have a culture is the same people you are literally dressing and acting like and want to be like. I am so tired of all of you. I really wish that you stop dressing like us, right? Because when they look at their country, when they look at their parents, when they look at their cousins, when they look at how they were back in the days and how that they totally operate, they see there is a total disconnect from how it is or how we act. So all of you, stop dressing like us, man. Please. Stop doing the gestures. Stop rapping. Stop dancing like us. Stop dressing like us. Stop everything and go back to your boring, no sense of humor, dry ass original culture. Please. Because when you listen to how they really operate in their own culture, in their own language, it's awkward to pay attention to. When you're actually hearing and understanding what they're saying. There's awkward humor, I'm not going to say all, it's lack of smooth, suave, swagger, if you want to call it. And like everything just, ugh. I think that's God saying, all right, it's time to go. Be that double tape. So I have to tape it back up. I'm actually thinking about putting that crazy, that glue that I have too. So a lot of them stay up, but just that one and the other one that come off. So I'm gonna have to put that glue on it to tomorrow. But I am tired of y'all. And it's not hate, it's just that we had enough. We really had enough. Had enough of y'all motherfuckers. I haven't had enough. So, good night. Everybody have a great night. This was a long ass live. I've been on this long in a minute. But at least, can y'all hit the like button before y'all leave? Can y'all do that? Can y'all at least share the shit? Because it would show if you shared it. So can you please share it? Just share it for me. I would gladly appreciate you. Now, with that being said, my FBA Black Americans, this is no shade to anybody else from any other culture. I love y'all. You know I love Jamaicans. I love Jamaican culture. I love my Puerto Ricans. I love my DRs. I love my Sapase. Africans, not too much. I'm going to be honest. Because y'all really do too much. So it's love, I don't know. And I don't care. But with that being said, Black Americans, we got to get it together, bro. For real. We have to really band together. Okay? Hold our culture down. Protect our culture. Come together. Because I'm telling you, man, everybody is out to benefit themselves in their culture. I mean, rightfully so. But it's gonna be through from our expense and our I just had it on the tip of my tongue. At our demise. If we don't protect that shit, then what? We have to protect that shit, man. We really have to protect that shit. Plain and simple, man. Because everybody going hard and working hard for theirs and their own culture. We have to continue to do better and do the same thing. Mwah. Love you, Grandma. Miss you and love you. Rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace, Putty. Rest in peace, Shy, Pop Rock, man. Purple. I'm about to go down the list. But all the loved ones, man. Come out.